Attention true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
Is compromised.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
True crime community has been infiltrated.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
You work in a fucking gym, and you're 45!
I do not want any spies or snitches stuck to my chest.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So that's it's the rule, and you can't stick with us. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't stick with us!
Do it my way.
Get ready for the shit show. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you have your cigarettes. Make sure you have your drinks. Make sure you have all your stuff ready, because it's going to be a hell of a day today. Understand me when I say people are fucking sick of this.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
She told her subs and everybody to get ready for the shit show that was going to be put on today. She was well aware of it before it happened. She told you to get your cigarettes, your snacks, and your drinks.
So stick around.
Say that I wasn't including Queen Bee, okay? I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queen Bee. I'm not talking about Queen Bee. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queen Bee.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say I need.
Yo, can y'all hear me? I started this and my phone shut off. Can you guys hear me? It's messing up, but I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. So, yeah, I don't know. Just keep it flip back on and then flip back off. So as long as you guys can hear me, though, can y'all hear me okay? Because we're getting this party started. I'm fucking done. I'm over this shit. I'm tired of fucking dealing with this every fucking day. It's like Groundhog's Day at this point. I wake up and it's the same shit over and over and over again. What in the fuck? What in the fuck is going on? I'm fucking, oh my God. I'm over it. I'm so over it. All right, now, finally I'm back. Okay, is it working okay now? I had to put do not disturb on my phone because every time I got ready to get on here, somebody would call or text and it would cut off the StreamYard. So can y'all hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, so I started the intro and stuff, and like when I'm on StreamYard on my phone, because I told you guys yesterday I was going to be kind of busy. Well, I mean, obviously, like I said, it's fucking Groundhog's Day. We wake up to the same shit every fucking day. Every morning, I wake up to somebody doing a fucking live stream, and my name just so happens to be either thrown in it, or it's about me, or the situation that's going on over here. And I'm not just talking about Granny. There's other people that are fucking live and going and talking nonstop about the shit too. And I understand people are going to talk about it. I don't care. That's not the point. The point is I keep going over the same shit, and the same misinformation and bullshit keeps being thrown out, and I'm done with that. I sat and kept back and kept my mouth shut. So we're going to start from the fucking beginning. Also, I didn't really appreciate the way Ellie was being called a fucking liar nonstop. There was shit going on in that fucking chat. And Grain, you're welcome to come up here. Queen Bella, any of you guys, because I will be showing receipts today. I'm done. I'm done with this bullshit. I've had it. I've fucking had it. And you know what? I might be in the wrong too in some of these situations. There might be miscommunications. There might be things that I took out of context. But that's where you come into play. You go ahead. You come on up and explain it to me where I took it out of context, what you said. Hold on, let me put the screen up, baby, because I don't even know who you are in this chat. I don't think I know unless you're coming up, unless you just changed your name.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. This is Lycan.
Oh, I'm like, who the fuck is that? I didn't know who you even was. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I changed my name on here, but yeah. So I was kind of watching, Granny's shit show before, and she doesn't really have much to say about the situation because she's not involved in it.
Right. She doesn't know anything about the situation.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything, and
what people are saying. I mean, I get it because that's when it's an open panel. Well, I didn't know she was doing open panels now, but apparently that's what she's doing, and I didn't realize that she was going to be.
Excuse me, Al. To be fair, this Queen Bee situation had nothing to do with Granny, and the only reason Granny's talking about Queen Bee is to get those numbers. Let's be real. Granny's numbers before this were anywhere from 200 to 300,
right?
And now they're going up to 1,000 because she's discussing you. So
right, but I mean that's with anybody. You know what I mean? It's not just her. You know what I'm saying? It's anybody.
Yeah, but she's been trying to infiltrate your community for a long time. To get those numbers.
I don't know about infiltrate, but I know she's not from over here. I keep saying she's not from over here because, well, you guys are friends, right? You and Granny are friends now.
No, we're not friends.
Oh, okay, so
no.
I heard you guys were friends, so I thought you guys were cool again.
No, we made peace momentarily, but that got upended about a month back or so for various reasons. But
right, I don't want to get into all that because I don't you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't bother.
I don't know, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I thought you guys were cool again. I
thought it was funny because I was listening to her stream, and while she didn't have much to say about the actual issue at hand, she did drop something on the stream. She said that you talked about whatever situation with her first, or you dropped a link to someone who was doxing her or something. I think it was Angela's channel or something like that.
No, she said that I showed something about a private video with private messages. I don't recall that, and so I'm waiting on her to send me the link to the live stream with the timestamp where I showed her private messages and videos.
Right. Yeah. So when she kind of started going after you right as that happened, it was kind of like a vindictive. Kind of like, well, if you're going to get into my business, I'm going to get into your business kind of thing, Well,
see, you know what? I actually had just gotten an email where there was 2 screenshots, which I was going to, talk to her about actually, because I didn't even know that this was an issue. But apparently April 1st of this year, must have been when the fucking messages were shown that she was upset about, because she says, imagine if I held an entire panel about Queen and let people come up and shout things about things that she's done, told her she was lying or manipulative when she tried to explain, et cetera, et cetera. Then it says April 1st, that was at 9:41 and 9:39 here. It says, and she needs to know if I ever decide to invite Jim Terry that Queen hosted, then ran to Lycan, because Jim has her Lycan, except Lycan is 30 times worse.
Yeah, I'm extremely terrible.
So is that I don't know. I mean, like I said, these are.
Well, I mean, I don't know if what that situation has to do with anything, but yeah, it just to me, it's like she talks about this
because she's upset with me because I shared this video with her private messages and shit.
Yeah,
which I don't
and then they talk.
She has
okay,
said
let me just. So the whole talk about her butthole or whatever, right? She's really outraged that people are talking about her butthole.
I would be too. I wouldn't want people talking about my fucking butthole either. I mean,
no,
shit.
I agree. It's not cool for anyone to talk about anyone's butthole or anyone's privates in general. But I would like to remind people that she did discuss my genitals for a full year.
See, you guys need to know. That's. I mean.
Yeah, publicly. It was like a public point of discussion, like literally every single stream, like several times a stream.
I mean, we do talk shit about.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just, but see, she can't handle the same behavior tossed in her direction is the problem. She can do whatever she wants, but then the moment it's done back to her, it's a problem. That's my main issue with her. She can dish it, but not take it.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I thought we was always cool. I didn't think there was any kind of issues. I didn't think she had any animosity. I didn't have any animosity towards her, but she feels like I do, which I'm irritated at the entire situation, not just her, not just, you know what I'm saying, the fact that she's going live. I'm just irritated with the entire fucking situation and being lied on. The shit pisses me off.
No,
so
I get it.
I'm going to hold an open panel with everything that goes on in your area, your community and shit. I wasn't meaning like, oh, I'm going to let people come up and dox her children and dox her and her family. I would never fucking do that. Ever.
Right,
I would
right.
never
No.
anyone else come up here and just dox her kids and dox her family, or you know what I'm saying? I would never be okay with that.
No, I know you wouldn't. But it's not like Granny hasn't done her fair share of doxing people. She once did a stream where she showed a bunch of people's Facebook identities that just had sock accounts on YouTube. She just put them all on the screen, like all their faces. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but she keeps saying like, I don't dox people, I don't do that shit. She does do it, and she revenge porns people. She revenge porned me. And I also want to clarify. I want to clarify to people that I was not friends with Granny the past few months. I was friendly, not friends. Let's make that clear.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, what's up? How are you? I ain't talked to you in a long time. How you doing?
I know it's been a while. I'm actually sick right now, but and hey, Jamie. I just wanted to come on and I cannot believe I just heard Granny's watching saying she doesn't dox people, because not 5 months ago she doxed my mugshot and all these things over me clarifying something I had told Voices.
Yeah.
Like
she's very vindictive like that. Like if you do something that offends her. Sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. I said that's one of the biggest problems and one of the biggest issues. I don't know what goes on over there. I really have no idea because, like I said, I mean, I'm busy with my own stuff and I can't keep track of my own shit going on. So it's hard for me to know what's going on over there.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Well, that's the point. You haven't been up in her business. She's been up in yours for the numbers.
Yep.
That's pretty obvious.
Queen, it's been and I'm going to say it's been my impression, because she's never said this at all, but do you remember way back when she first started in like 2021 and you and I ended up having a private panel to talk through some things? Okay. Ever since then, because I was always telling her, do not go at Queen, do not go at Queen, because I was part of your community from day one. And it's been my impression that she's wanted to go at you since she knew you. And I know she was with the glare during the ML.
For clout, for numbers, for donations, all that stuff.
Yep.
I was gonna say I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We've never had an issue before, so I guess I don't understand why start now. What?
Also, I'm not trying to clout chase Queen. I don't even have a channel on YouTube anymore, so there's nothing to clout chase here.
In my opinion, she's punching up, and it's something she's wanted to do a long time.
I moved to Rumble, so I'm not even on this platform anymore. I'm just giving information. And I don't sit with TT. I don't know who said that in the chat. I don't have anything to do with TT or Angela or any of those people. I'm not affiliated with them.
Yeah, I was just, well, you know, around here you get, you know,
and no, you cannot get in trouble for having me on the panel. Just want everyone to know that you cannot get your channel flagged or anything like that for having me on a panel. That's ridiculous. Your channel's not going to contract YouTube AIDS from having me on here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say that. I just, they were just saying you don't have that you're being evading or whatever. You don't have that. You're not on here anymore, and you just said that yourself.
I was banned in large part because Granny helped to get my channels taken down. So, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's another thing. See, that's the thing is I don't cover that kind of stuff. I don't go over it. I don't invite you guys up here to say, hey, let's talk about Granny and what she's done, because I don't know. And you know what I'm saying? Just like I got pissed off yesterday because I wasn't available to go up and defend myself, just like she's not here right now to defend herself. It's very frustrating to have that stuff happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's frustrating when someone, you know, tries to destroy your career and your income because they're just jealous of you, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think Jess is doing that. You know, I don't feel like she is doing that to me. Maybe she's done that to you.
She's coming for your crown, Queen. I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I mean,
how am I changing my story? I'm not changing any story at all. I didn't change anything. Ridiculous.
No, I didn't say you did.
No, not you. I'm talking to the chat. I'm talking to the chat. They're being ridiculous. And by the way, you don't have to keep saying I'm a ban evader. I think she got the point. You don't have to keep repeating it. And if she hasn't kicked me off yet, then she's not going to just do it. So just shut up. Okay?
No, I was because when I started this live stream, I with full intentions and still have intentions on laying everything out that's happening over here. Like I said yesterday, if you guys wanted to come up or whatever, we can go over stuff that goes on over there. I just haven't really had a chance to do any kind of research or figure out or find out or, you know what I mean?
Well, she hasn't done her research on you either. So, I mean, I wouldn't feel too bad about it.
Right. I
mean, she saw an end. She took advantage of whatever, drama was going on between y'all. She doesn't even know what's going on between you and Joneson and B. Tim or whoever the fuck. She's just here to exploit.
The lies are flying around. It's fucking hard to, when I don't have time and she's got a 5-hour live stream going on, then I have to turn around and do a fucking 5 or 6 hour live stream to refute the fucking lies and the bullshit going on. But I do appreciate her letting me up there today. Because Joneson's been fucking ducking and dodging and she won't come over here, won't even comment over here. So it was good to be able to confront her about some shit, even though I didn't have time to finish. But I do appreciate her doing that.
Yeah, well, of course she's going to let you up because it gets the numbers, Queen. Why wouldn't she let you up? You're a bigger YouTuber than her. I mean, I hate to be cynical about it, but that's what this is. The whole reason she discussed your drama at all was hopefully to get you over to her channel to get on the panel. So.
Yeah, I know the game.
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and say, like, that's a damn lie that she's not a doxer. She's a doxer. And,
yeah.
When
she covers up a lot of her shit, from the past.
She's done terrible things to my friend, the DeLorean. And, over the summer or in the fall, people were trying to, make things right with each other. And
yeah,
the
I was going to say,
DeLorean had to extract an apology out of this woman. So I dropped everything. But to hear her say she's not a doxer when she did that to me 5 months ago, that's not okay. And she's had her eye on you since I was with her in, 2021. It's just, she's just a person that's an opportunist. And
I also remember last year in January, she came up on your panel and she was kind of humiliated. She started crying and stuff. I don't know if you remember that. Do you remember that, Queen? Queen? Are you there? Is my internet cutting out?
No, it's me. I have to mute. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Finding Hope, I wouldn't get involved in this either if I were you, because you don't. I mean, you supported me up until like a month ago, so you can't really just say, "Oh, I hate him now." You supported me for like 2 years, so be quiet.
Well, I do appreciate you coming up and
Yeah, no problem.
Like I said, I didn't.
Don't want to hog your panel or seem like I'm taking over anything. Just
No, it's all good. I appreciate you popping up. Thank you for coming up and.
Maybe I'll come up some other time for some other reason. It has nothing to do with this.
Or shoot me an email or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to give her a fair opportunity instead of just having people come up and shit talk her. I would. Like her to be able to defend herself or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, totally. All right, well, have a good one.
Yeah, see, and that's their situation's a little bit different than the situation we're going through. So I don't want to mix up the two, Like I said, I don't mind going over their stuff in their community because it's the same as what's going on. But I would rather her be around or be able to defend herself because it fucking sucks when you have to, go over a live stream or go to your live stream and refute. You know what I'm saying? It sucks when you have to deal with that. I will say that I'm glad Jones and fucking admitted that she's a fucking snake. Because, a lot of fucking people are pretty fucking pissed and they don't trust her anymore. They don't trust her at all. And I don't blame them. I should have fucking known better. And I'm very disappointed in myself. Very disappointed in myself because we've been through this kind of shit. But like I said, I thought she was fucking solid. Boy, was I wrong. Hold on. You went over. Heels in here says I went over to TT's for 5 minutes and some of GW's chat attacked. See, nobody should be fucking attacking anybody for going any fucking where. That's a bunch of bullshit. Captain says a lot of people are trying to get you and Granny fighting. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But there's a lot of stuff, like I said, hold on. Babs here says, I don't like Granny, but I don't hate her. Her ex shouldn't be running around talking shit. Well, I mean, and everybody's going to talk shit, but everybody should be able to go wherever the fuck they want to go without repercussions. Like Ellie, when she got her ass jumped by Willow and Queen Bella, that was bullshit. And I still stand on that. No one should be getting bitched at for going on somebody else's fucking panel. My panel's always been open, and nobody has control over fucking anybody that comes up on my fucking panel, period. They should not be fucking attacked for coming up here. That is bullshit. Heather B. Beachy, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, love. I appreciate you, baby. And if you guys got one, make sure you tell her thank you. Telephone Tough Guy says Happy New Year, Queen B, and at Lycan Legion. Telephone Tough Guy. Okay, I don't know who that is, but I appreciate that. Thank you, honey. And that's why I left the fucking Discord. Yeah, we're going to lay that shit out too, because I'm real fucking sick of this shit. I'm just fucking real goddamn sick of it. Hold on, Marie. Queen, I don't know you, girl, but please ask for proof of people with their accusations. And I say that from my own experience. Well, yeah, and that's why I said if I do a live like that, I'm definitely going to give Granny the fullest opportunity to come up and defend herself, even though, you know, I don't get that same respect. I mean, I just think it's only fucking fair that she be available, you know what I'm saying, and available to come up on the live stream if she feels the need to. You know, like today, I fucking got woke up to people calling and messaging me that she was live about the shit once again, and that B10 was up there talking for me. And I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. Which I mean, not talking for me, but talking basically, you know, about the live that we had last night. And I said, oh, no, we're not going to do that. I can speak for my fucking self. I'll go up there and speak for myself. I don't need anybody speaking for me. You know what I mean? Me and B10 are 2 totally different people. Actually, polar opposites. Hold on, I'm going to switch over to the laptop. Give me a second. All right, can you hear me okay? I'm on the laptop now. Country Joe, I see you back here, baby. You up here now?
Hey, how you doing, Queen?
Good, how are you? Give me
okay.
just 1 second.
Okay, hon.
All right, baby, I'm back up here. Go ahead.
Hey, well, I just wanted to come up to give a little bit of perspective, Queen, on because I don't think you're aware of much of what's went on in our little tiny community, right? So I just felt like if you maybe in the summer this year, um, Jess had a lot of her people who she thought she was her friends really turn on her overnight, right?
Yeah, but
And
that's what I'm going through right now. Same thing. Somebody
well,
I thought was a friend turned on me pretty much fucking overnight. Like that's pretty much the same thing.
it's horrible, right? And what happened was
Sharing DMs, the same shit, and that's what we talked about. It. Me and Granny had I had a live stream on my second channel called The Hive.
well, okay,
And we talked about it. She came up on panel. We talked for a good hour. And, you know, she said from that point on, she's like, I understand. I didn't look at it that way. But I see where
yeah,
you're coming from.
because that's why I think she was upset yesterday, maybe because like take TT for example. TT didn't just fall out with Granny and say she hated Granny. She set out to destroy her. She said those words. She restreamed her every time she went live. She would restream her. Pure intimidation tactics, right?
And
And
you see, Table Talk says Queen CJ made fun of my daughter's death, playing fire videos and mocking her death, which I did see, and I did get mad at you about that. So I do know, I remember that.
but Queen, do you know what happened before
No,
that?
I
Live?
don't. That's the thing. I don't know what happened before that. I don't.
Okay. Well,
I
let
don't
me
know
tell
anything
you.
that happened before that, but I do want to stand on this. I don't think anybody's babies, let alone whether they're here or gone,
No, you're right. You're
I don't
right.
think they should be brought up on this platform. But I've always said that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't.
Yep. And
It's
I've
just not my standard.
apologized. I've apologized to TT directly for doing it. I shouldn't have done it. It's not my nature. But the night before I did that, Queen, not only had she started restreaming me every time was going live and mocking my disabilities and every fat shaming word, everything. She then said that night. Now she says it was a comment. I don't know it was a comment. I only heard it, right? Because I was live. She was streaming me. And she said my child was removed from my care because I was a danger to her, right? Now, that's going to fucking upset me as much as me saying anything about her child, right? It's not true for a start. Now, the next night when I went live and she again started restreaming me, I did play those videos of kids being saved by their mothers. I did. I did do that. I never once mentioned her child's name. Never once did I ever do that. But I've apologized for that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, as well as I, you ain't got to mention her name to know to
No,
understand that's a straight
no,
name.
but my child's just as important, Queen, right?
I get it. Oh yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I don't know why you're bringing that up, TT.
No, it's in your chat. So, TT is in here, and she brought that's Table Talk.
No, not you, sweetheart. Her. I don't know why she's bringing that up when she's accepted my apology. But anyway, like I said, the point I'm up here is to try and tell everybody who might not know that it wasn't just a fallout, right? They set out to systematically remove Granny from the platform, right? It was horrible to watch, and I didn't even get on with Granny at the time, and it was horrible. It was more than a dog pile.
You are lying, CJ. I never talked about your child. That is a flat out lie. No, I didn't. You got mad because I pinned a comment on my screen. I don't know anything about your child. You are a liar. You are a liar. You played those fire videos because you wanted to break me. You tried your best to fucking break me. Don't get up here and lie. You can get on your panel and lie
if I get my chance to respond.
You know damn well I never talked about your child.
Do I get a chance to respond?
You came up here to defend Granny over
what she did
back in the summer. I had my reasons for going after that bitch and still do, because she's doing dirty snake ass shit. She was doing dirty snake ass shit like she's doing right now to Queen. That's what she done to us. And you know this. You like to run around with it too.
I thought things were done different over here.
Right, I was going to say, hold on 1 second. To TT, she said she apologized to you and that you accepted her apology.
She apologized the other night when she came up on my panel. That doesn't mean I accepted it.
No. Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
you said you didn't accept it?
I didn't say I did accept it. Wait, what did you say when you got off panel? You said,
TT, for somebody who doesn't want this mentioned, you sure as fuck bring it up an awful lot. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about...
You brought me up here. You brought me up.
Yes, I did. To do with Granny, not to do with the child.
Yeah, because you don't want to talk about that. Because it's about you.
I've spoke about it over and over.
You don't want to talk about that.
What more can I do, TT?
Right. What can? Okay, I was gonna say, what else can she do to as far like as apologize?
No, I'm just saying she comes up here to point fingers at me. What about the shit she's done?
Subject. You're trying to change the subject.
I'm not. We'll get into that. We'll go. Okay, go ahead. Let's get into it. Go ahead.
Are you trying to say that you didn't? Wait a minute. Are you trying to honestly say that you didn't, out of the blue, turn on Granny, start restreaming her? Didn't you say that you were going to destroy her? That was your words.
I did not say destroy her. No, I didn't. I did not.
Can I just say something as well?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not Queen.
Yeah,
Queen.
Sally
This is going to turn into a DJ panel. For
Well,
fuck's sake.
it's
No,
not.
you're
I
another one that I've spoken
I don't
to
know all the
privately.
situation. I don't know you guys, the personal ins and outs.
Yeah,
and fights.
I'm
I don't
gonna-
know this stuff. This is the same shit over there. It's the same shit over there that she's doing. She doesn't know anything about what's going on.
Daddy's going to sit and try and make out that it was me that done everything and she never did anything. It's fucking
We're all guilty of this shit. I
I don't want to talk to you, Sally.
Well, fuck off then, CJ, because that night you did that to TT, it was the same night that you told everybody my husband was gay.
You spoke about my child as well.
I never spoke about your child. No one did.
Yeah, people shouldn't be speaking about anybody's kids.
No one did.
Awkward.
It was people in the. It was people in the comments. You're pathetic.
Hey, one at a time. Yeah, one at a time, because we can't hear. We can't do that over here. We can't fucking hear.
You're a joke. Look at you following me around.
No, I wasn't following you around. I was listening to me. Oh my God.
You're
not that
All right,
special.
hold on 1 second.
Nothing
Hey, hold on 1 second. Okay, CJ, you say what you got to say, and then then she's gonna say what she needs to say, because I can't do this. I can't.
Honestly, this panel's got nothing to do with me and Sally Ann.
Well, what are you doing up here then?
I didn't bring you up, you crazy bitch.
And hey, y'all, I didn't tell everyone that either, so get over yourself.
Look, you're going to sit there and lie because that's all you do.
No,
People
you
are
lie.
sitting in these, no, I don't lie.
Receipt.
No,
Okay,
I
girls,
don't.
hold on. What did you?
No,
what
I
did you want to
don't
tell me,
lie.
Sally Ann? Sally Ann, what did you want to tell me?
Well, I just want to say to you, I know me and TT aren't getting on, but that night that CJ is saying that she played those godforsaken videos, I will never
Hold on,
forget
CJ.
her.
Hold on.
Neither me or TT had mentioned her daughter.
You're a liar.
Okay, well, she feels. Yeah, otherwise, she feels otherwise. She feels like.
No, she's just lying.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not lying, and I can fucking prove it.
It was people in the chat. It was people in the chat.
You, Sally Ann.
Me? What? After you
let
had
me
to
fucking speak, you big mouth cunt.
Oh, yeah. At least come to you.
The one thing I'm not sure about, right, is if TT read out a comment or it was something she said, because I was live, right? You, however, I've got the fucking screenshot. You say in TT's chat about my parenting and my daughter being removed.
What does that do with me?
Can we all agree right now? All of us, can we all agree? Kids should not be brought up, and I don't think any kids should be spoken on at all. Like,
yeah, because you've never done that, Sally. You've never done that, Sally. At least I can admit it. At least I can own it. What about you threatening CPS on Robin fucking Swan?
I didn't threaten.
It's on video. It's on fucking video.
Yeah, see, like, we don't know any of that stuff over here. So without receipts, it's hard to.
This is a joke that
you're a joke, country Joe.
She's even followed me here.
I didn't follow you here. I was already here. I was already here. You started on TT. No matter what, CJ. No matter what. CJ, no matter what, no matter what, whatever me and TT go through now or in the future, I will never ever forgive you for what you did to that woman that night. Well, good.
Your forgiveness.
You're an evil. You're an evil. You're an evil, nasty piece of
I was gonna say we can't. My fucking chat can't understand anything that's going on. All we can hear is you're evil, and fuck off, fuck off. So can we have a little respect here and fucking one at a time, or
in months, and she's got a fucking
fuck? We don't know what's going on. We have no fucking idea what's going on over there, and ain't nobody trying to tell us.
No, well, I've only come up to actually.
Because I'm here. That's why.
All right. Well, you know what? One of y'all drop down here. That's fine. One of you guys drop down. You can come up.
Well, I'm going because I'm going live in a minute. But
I've only.
All right, that's fine, baby.
I'm not going live, but you CJ. I'm going on my crafting channel.
Get a life.
CJ.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm going on my crafting channel. Not about you.
Forget about me.
Not about you. I'm not going live about you. I'm doing crafting.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Okay, you go do your thing. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to doing my thing. I appreciate you girls coming up here. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna get back to my live stream and the shit I was talking about, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you, honey. Thank you, CJ, for popping up. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's all right. I appreciate you. Thanks, honey. We can't get. I can't get to the bottom of shit like that. We can't do it. But I'm gonna get back on track on my stuff. I got to show receipts and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna get back on track.
Queen, I'm gonna send you an email. Look out for it, will you?
All right, baby. I will. I was gonna say, and if you guys want to do, come up and chat at any time. Like I said, I keep an open panel. But today I have a specific reason why I'm up here today.
Sorry, I really didn't anticipate that. So, thank you, honey.
No, it's all good. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be rude or mean or anything like that. I just, what I'm saying, I got a specific reason why I'm up here, to talk about this stuff today. So,
yeah,
I'll email you, Queen.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I need to be able to research and have receipts and things like that before we do that, because you know what I'm saying? DeLorean says, I just came over to say, shut up about my daughter. That's all I have to say. I have no interest in going up there. All right. Well, I just wanted to read that out. Nobody's kids should be brought up anywhere by anybody. Kids should be left out of the shit. Kids are fucking innocent and all this, and nobody's kids, not mine, not anybody's, no one's children, whether they're in heaven or on earth or whatever, no children should be brought up, period. It's not any, you know what I'm saying? It's the parents. It has nothing to do with kids. And it's a fucking horrible dig to take at somebody, about their children, whether, they're with them or whatever. Kids should never fucking be brought up, period. The end of. That's how it should be. That's how I don't want kids brought up. If anybody speaks on anybody's kids or doxes in my chat, immediately block them, period. No second chances, none of that. I'm done. See, the drama runs really deep. I need to do my research and have screenshots and things like that and have everybody have their stuff ready, or you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I want to make sure that Granny has full opportunity to defend herself if she feels she wants to come up here and do that, which I know she's busy at the time. So that's how, Now back to the fucking bullshit we were dealing with today. So today I wake up and Granny's live with Beats Him. I'm not sure if her live was about me today or if it was just about in general. I'm not sure I don't know what the live started out as. I have no idea. Until they're done though, I'm not gonna. She's still. Jones and still up there crybabying on the fucking panel. So we'll wait until she's done crybabying and then we'll go over her fucking live. You may need to slow the chat maybe. All right, baby, give me a sec. I'll slow it down. I'm sorry, y'all. That should slow it down a little bit. Unless you're subscribed. I'll put it for 10 minutes. So hold on. Heels, I just seen your text message, baby. And yeah, I do want to say, let me touch on this. So Willa made a comment yesterday that that my Discord was running wild with accusations towards Heels. Actually, no, I told everybody to wait until Heels had the chance to go over things herself. Period, point blank. If Heels, you know, wanted to talk about it, she would. I was in litigation with her. I couldn't speak on it, and I had no reason to be speaking on it. I didn't have anything to say about it at that point in time. I still don't have anything to say about it right now because at this current time, I'm in a fucking lawsuit. What happened now here? She's still crying and playing victim. Yeah, I know. She is still crying and playing victim, just like she was up there on the fucking panel. Then she tried to call Ellie a fucking liar. See, I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Then I noticed Queen Bella wanted to jump up there too. So yeah, let's get back on track here and get these fucking receipts out. So the entire fucking live situation, like I said, with Grandma Sherry was Grandma Sherry went live prior to me going live. Now, I didn't bring this to the platform. Burden did. Burden brought this on here, right? For everybody to let everybody know because she loves Grandma Sherry. She was doing something good for Grandma Sherry. Okay, yada, yada, yada. So she brought this to YouTube, which, I mean, we all know how that goes. Long story short, I had filled my first fundraiser, which if you go listen to the channel that no one wants to claim, but we know who it belongs to, had, personal messages. Not only that, Grandma Sherry goes live, right? Okay, so we're talking about that today. Ellie, are you in here? If so, you want to come on up? I'm sure you're probably still listening over there to Jones and Crybaby, but hey, what's up?
Hey.
So I understand they tried to call you a liar and say that you were over there feeding them all kinds of information and you were going back and forth and shit. I'm not buying that.
Did I ever send you a screenshot of their Discord, Queen?
No.
Ever?
No.
I don't send screenshots like Jones and sends screenshots to people. That's not what I do. Like this week, I've been watching the chat.
Said, they're fucking being horrible. They're plotting. They're doing this. They're doing that. No, that's not how shit went down. I did get messages that they were plotting, and I did get messages that people were leaving her Discord because they said, it's really fucked up what's going on. I met Jones and through you, and the stuff that's going on is not okay. And she dropped a screenshot, and when she dropped a screenshot, she told on herself because in that screenshot it showed that she had private Discords that other people were not allowed in. So I mean, why Queen Bella wants to be upset? There's Discords going on behind her fucking back. She's not even in right now.
Yep.
And she's in there in the Discord, but not in the fucking private rooms.
Well,
Let's
that's
say
the thing. I think
circle, if you will.
Okay, hold on. Leaving out info over there.
She says, I think that what you said about Grandma should be retracted. It wasn't. What did I say about her that needs to be retracted? Other than that, I understand what and how they weaponized it against you. But can you fill me in on what you think I need to apologize for? Or retract? Because at this point, everything I've said, to my knowledge, is true. I have no problem going over stuff and retracting it if I'm wrong. Absolutely, I will. But you need to fill me in on what you think I need to retract or what I'm not being honest about or whatever that means. And yeah, I absolutely do believe that they definitely did plot on the whole Grandma Sherry situation because she was live and I had no idea that she was live, had no idea that there was a live stream being done. I did not know that she was over there doing her live. And let me go grab these screenshots here because when Queen Bella came to me and we talked about it.
And I talked to Grandma Sherry that morning before you're live.
Yeah, and when I talked to Grandma Sherry, I didn't realize that she went straight to Jonesin and told Jonesin, "Oh my God, Queen Bee just asked me if I would go up on the live stream with her." What? I'm blown. I'm mind blown over all the bullshit. Like it fucking blows my mind that this even had to become a fucking thing when all I did was something good. You know what I'm saying? When I tried to do something fucking good and I did do something good. But yet here we go again.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody says that they're going to release private messages between you because they're a snake, come on. She said it in her own words today. That right. Is not, that's an unhealthy, dysfunctional kind of relationship. If all of a sudden As soon as you fall out with somebody, they're going to go back months before, take things out of context and release them. You know, like that just sets you up for great friendships in the future. If that's how you're showing you are in friendships, like you're going to like release private messages between people. I don't understand that. I can't get my head wrapped around that very thing. Like,
hey, been dreaming. How are you, lovey? I better not say that. I might be accused of talking shit. What's up? How are you? Can you hear me? Been dreaming. You're muted. Cappy, you're up here. Just Samantha, you're up here.
What's up?
What's happening, baby?
No, I wanted to piggyback off of what Helly was just saying, is that, you know, like, she was talking about, like, how, yeah, she'll be that shady bitch and all this stuff. But then I was like, so what is this really about? Like, you know, is this about right fighting or is this about resentment? And she's like, no, it's about clearing my name. So when all the clearing the name stuff is over with, then why does this keep happening where you're running around the community, like telling people like they need to shut up or else, like, I'm going to show this, I'm going to show that. And I let her know, I'm like, at this point, nobody cares about what shit has been talked about in DMs about each other. Trust me, you don't have any power with those screenshots. No one cares. Like, no one cares.
Yeah, at this point, it's just all over talked and just played out. And Queen, I think you got your point across last night with, okay, she is a proven doxer. She's admitted it.
Well, yeah, it was. Well, she was in the chat taunting B Tim. Actually, is what she was doing, and she said to B Tim, "Now, B Tim, now I'm gonna have to drop more screenshots because you want to lie in a chat full of 700 people." When in reality, she was the one fucking lying. But you sat there and, you know, decided to taunt B Tim. And she's only doing that because she knows she has this supposed picture of him. And it's bullshit.
And that's what I'm kind of thinking. Like, you got her to prove that she did switch information. And if everyone wants to call it doxing, then we're all guilty of it. Because I know to this day, the man who killed my daughter, I know where every family member is, and I keep tabs on them. And I send them to my niece, I send them to my family, so they know where they are. So, okay, I'm a doxer too. Fuck, we're all guilty of it.
Tribal gal, it hurts everybody. It ain't just the hive, it hurts everybody.
But
Queen, when she said I was fishing for info, sorry.
No, it's okay. Been dreaming. I'm so sorry that you know what I'm saying. That you know what? I'm at this point. I'm just so at a loss for words when she's like, "Yeah, I'm a snake ass bitch. I'm a snake bitch, and I'll share screenshots." Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And when she said, "I am not above this. I am not above this shit," she showed who she was. So now it's up to people to either listen to her or continue to follow her. But you lay your shit out here on this live like you plan to do, get it all out there, nothing exposed, and let her have fun with the rest of her fucking life. Just let it be. If she wants to go hop around on panel to panel and talk shit, if it's something really defaming, yeah, I don't blame you jumping up there. But if it's just a little screenshot, let her have fucking fun with it. If this is going to be her sad life from now on, let her have it. This might be all she's got.
Yeah. It's just like, just let me hurt more people. Let me bleed on more people. Like, that's like nonsense. Everybody's saying that everybody's bleeding all over each other. So just like,
and maybe that's all she's got.
Me and Jones could have had a conversation when I asked her what was like, hey, is there something up? Is there something bothering you? She could have came right out then and there at any given time over the 3 or 4 times that I did feel like she was being on some sketch shit, or I caught her screenshotting shit, or I caught her doing some weird ass shit. And I asked her, hey, what, you know what I'm saying? Is there something going on? You feeling some type of way? No, I'm fine. It's all good. It's all good. Whole time you're screenshotting shit, plotting on me like a fucking snake. I'm genuinely trying to be your fucking friend, and you're genuinely trying to be in competition with me. I don't understand it.
Well, she's
trying to hurt you.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's obvious. That's been made obvious.
So yeah,
And
here
it's
she is in
one
the
of the
chat.
most
On the
powerful
fuck out of
things
B10
in the
at
world.
B10 because of you running your mouth on a live of 700 at this time. I now have to put out more DMs showing I've never asked for Crystal's info. But here we go with the fucking information and the screenshots. I want to find out who Crystal Langford is. And this is her screenshot right here. It says Jones and at the bottom. This one is too. It's when Laura was up on the panel of Save Robbie's Live. And yeah, Crystal backed up Laura, calling him a thanks for trying to take up for him. I did take up for him several times, and I still would to this day. If something like this came out, or Laura or anybody else said this, I would still, even with the glare, me and the glare don't get along. But when he got called a rapist, we stuck up for him and said, absolutely not. That is fucking false. Period. Even though we don't get along with Dolly, when fucking Gina tried to say he was sending her fucking messages and shit like that, we made Gina show the receipts, and she could not show the receipts. We still stood for the fucking truth then too, even like I said, when we don't get along with him. But here it is right here. Once again, I gave the name and city and state of Crystal and Laura to Dad. So yeah, you did pass the information on to your fucking dad, and your dad passed it on to a fucking whole police department, supposedly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give some opinions that may not be very popular. So just hear me out, okay? You know I'm always straightforward with everybody. But I think what Granny was trying to do was, and I'm not saying this is her speaking because I don't know how she was trying to play this, but I think maybe she was trying to get your attention to the tags that she kept bringing up for days. And she did this Jones and Nunya thing to really grab your attention, which got you on her panel and talking about the issue. I agree with Tim. I think a lot of your guys' issues are just misspoken, not lies, not misunderstandings are there. But you coming in hot and kind of defeats the purpose of trying to have a normal discussion. And I know
the thing is,
normal discussions are very hard in between here.
We did have a discussion. We talked about this. We had she came up and was up there for almost an hour talking to me and that girl.
Who was?
Granny.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. After the first 15 minutes, when you guys calmed down and started talking, that's where I wanted it to be at.
Right.
Because Granny has had some horrible shit done to her, and they're all playing you for a fool. So I understand both sides of it. And right now, what you guys should be doing is coming together to stop the bullshit. You've proven that, okay, if you dox by sending information through texts, we are all guilty of it.
No, and been dreaming, it totally is like that, because you saw who was in here first, right? When Queen went live was Lycan and Sabrina, like two of her ops, and like I don't care for Lycan, and Sabrina has totally lied on me and Queen before. Like, she's not a credible source at all. Like, I just
when I get stuff like this right here, this makes me feel like she was upset with me way back in April, because these are from April 1st. April 1st, 2023 at 9:41 a.m. So if she was upset with me in April, that was more than likely when I shared this fucking video that she keeps saying I fucking shared, and which I still don't know, but a gray one sent me the message with the timestamp, so I'm going to go back and look. But as of right now, it says, imagine if I held an entire panel about Queen and let people come up and shout at her about things that she's done, told her she was lying or manipulative when she tried to explain why. That's what's going on right now.
That's
exactly.
What I'm saying.
And I don't want any Hive members hating me. Like, I'm there with you. I'm there to fight
hates
with you.
At the Hive. We all love you.
No, but depending on what I'm going to say. I've seen some Hive members stirring shit. And that's the problem, is the one thing I agree with Granny's watching is the fact that you can't get all of the details unless you watch. And that has always been my biggest thing.
Yes.
Queen, I've said that to you before.
What you interpret from a live might be different than what I interpret from the live.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of people who go into it with drama eyes, and that's where it is. But if you listen, sometimes, like I'll listen, somebody will say, oh my God, she was talking shit about you. But then I go back and listen and I'm like, no, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Exactly.
So I agree with that. I fully agree with that. Sometimes you have to go back and listen for yourself
been my
to find out.
biggest problem with Laura is she's like, oh, I heard. No, bitch, you need to go watch before you speak, because now you just talked out of your ass. And it's just kind of one of those things to where I heard, okay, let me go see if I heard or what you heard is correct. And if it's not, look, we all have different visions, and we need to start checking these people who are, and I saw you doing it last night. You were checking them. Don't bring this shit to me unless you have proof. I don't want to hear what's just being said. I want proof of what's being said. Otherwise, leave it alone. And you were very straightforward. So everybody now knows, cut the bullshit. But it's still going to go around because there's people outside of the hive that dip their toe back in, grab something, and run. And it's going to be like that. Like, you're a big creator. You've got more than enough creators jelly of you. Like, you are.
And there's really no reason to be jelly of me either.
Well, honestly, take a look at what you've done. Like, you got sued.
We have a fucking panel. We have fun. We laugh. That's my favorite thing, is to come up and chit chat and fucking laugh and talk shit.
Yes,
and I think we all miss it. I fucking miss it. I don't like doing this bullshit.
And that's what I've been telling Nunya. Like, where's the laughing going to come in? Where is the good times going to come in? Like, you all say, like, we can move past this. That's not what Nunya likes to do, though.
She obviously likes to stir shit and keep it going.
They'll be back, the good times. And they were, like, the other night on the New Year's stream. This stuff is deep and it's heavy, and people just want to let it go. And some people don't want to let it go because it seems like they thrive off of this kind of conflict. It's nothing more, nothing less.
So you do your thing today, girl, and I'm telling you, fuck that. I don't care.
Yeah, because how many times have we talked about moving forward? How many times have we talked about doing other fucking shit besides talking about this dumb shit over and over again?
But don't you see that maybe part of the plan? You want to move forward, and we're going to go ahead and keep
every
you right
fucking
here.
day. We're back to Groundhog's Day, going over the same thing over and over, over and over and over again.
Yep. So if you hear something about you in a live, go watch that live. Stick to your guns today. This is the last shit. Here's all the messages. I'm laying everything out. Believe me if you want to believe me. Leave if you want to leave. Stay if you want to stay. But quit bringing the shit up.
Amen.
Point blank.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So I don't know. That was just my only piece of advice to you, hon.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it, and thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear that. It's just very frustrating when when a specific person continues to fucking lie on you, and even though you've continuously shown this is a bullshit, this is bullshit, this is a lie, and another one, and another one, and another one. And people, then we get I'm so sorry. Yep, I lied. I lied. I'm sorry. I was a doxer. This Jones, and I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a snake ass motherfucker that shares fucking private messages. I apologize. No, Jones, that's not how the shit fucking works. That's not how this shit works at all.
Yep, and everyone's got different opinions on that too. So you're always going to be fighting something or someone because they see something differently.
Sometimes I don't have 4 and 5 and 6 hours to go back and watch a live stream. I fully agree with that shit. Sometimes I don't even have time to sit here on my own for 3 and 4 and 5 hours. I mean,
yep, but that's where it comes in. If someone says something to you and it's clipped, no. I want 20 minutes full.
Yeah, I need context.
Before, 10 minutes after.
Yep.
Give me context or I'm not listening. I'm not biting into this shit. It comes down to that. I'm not falling for shit no more unless you guys give me the context that I need to follow up on what may or may not have been said or the way it was said. But I've never sent a clip to you without describing it, telling you what it is, and hey, here it is.
Right. Pecan Pie said she sounds like a toddler that wants a piece of candy and was told no, stomping around, throwing fits. It's embarrassing. Yeah, telling people to shut the fuck up and telling Ellie to shut the fuck up, and you're.
Yeah,
she just didn't want to hear what I had to say.
Though, like totally, like showed that like her leg that she was standing on that argument was weak, getting weaker and weaker and weaker. As soon as Ellie and Indy started speaking, when she just started hurling insults, like pulling a full-on sinner and just being like, bitch, 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 bitch. Like,
yeah, she went full-on sinner. I did notice that. I'm like,
At
wow.
Hanuman attack.
Yeah.
Beats
and I
him, right?
Sorry,
Hanuman
sorry
attack
to Ellie
beats
for
him.
the way she was treated on that panel. I'm sorry. It doesn't reflect everyone's views, including her members' views. So
Yeah,
just know there's a couple
I think
strong ones over there, just like there's a couple strong ones over here that just stand behind whatever's being said. And don't take it personally, but I'm sorry that she were dealt all of that this morning.
I think she showed who she was, actually. She said it out of her own mouth. Like, come on, guys. Like, why did I delete messages? Because I saw the writing on the wall and I saw messages being.
Me.
Yeah. Like that's what happened. Like trust when it crumbles, sometimes it crumbles really quick, and it crumbled really fast for me. I saw what was going on with the Grandma Sherry stuff was the icing on the cake, because I saw that all going down before like that episode came out, before you're live with them going into. So I have like a timeline in my head, because you know what? I came here for fucking true crime, not for drama, and I don't like it, at all. Okay. But like I could put a timeline in my head and remember the sequence of events, how they happen. And maybe, of course, everybody has their own perspective of what happened. But like when that Grandma Sherry episode came out on In Their Own Words, and it had private DMs with me and 2 other people, and like all of a sudden the story started to get switched around. Like, come on. It was so obvious to me. So obvious. Just that she's saying that she's going to keep on releasing these private DMs, these private messages. Yeah, I am that fucking snake. Like, could you listen to those words? Let her she's speaking for herself right now. And I'm sorry that this happened. Like, none of this should have happened. There is a lot of bleeding happening over everyone. For what reason? I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure why they're so obsessed with you, Queen Bee. Why they are like scorn lovers at this time. They need to move on. You're trying to move on. You were going back to true crime. We had some amazing true crime streams in there, trying to let this stuff go, trying to like stop the bleeding, right? But you're going to keep releasing messages. That's going to reopen wounds for other people not even involved at this point. Like, why keep hurting people? Why? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it at this point. It's hurtful. Me and Joneson were friends, whatever that means in this space. We were good friends and we shared things with each other. Now that we're not, you're going to go back into that friendship and take apart things and share it with somebody. Do you see that nobody's ever going to fucking trust you ever again in your life? Come on. That is not how you go about in a friendship.
No, it ain't. And that's not how Joneson ever was before. So when Grandma Sherry did her live stream, you had, you know what I'm saying? You were watching this shit go down in their Discord. So you knew the whole time what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So when they did their fucking, when Grandma Sherry did her live and then I had went live and they came in here and started dropping super chats and shit. They were in the Discord talking shit and going doing their little secret bullshit. Where she said you were in there hyping them up, but you were not in there hyping them up, I'm sure.
I was not hyping them up. I was observing what they were doing. And if they said anything otherwise, they could just, they don't know who I am then. I was not hyping up Willow. Nunya was hyping up Willow. I was hyping up Willow. Yeah, right. The last conversation
we know Nunya was hyping up Willow. Like I said, she went over there and pretty much took over fucking Johnson's Discord and ran it into the fucking ground.
She's like her handler at this point, it seems like.
It is. She is. She fucking manages Jones and she runs Jones. And I've never,
Queen, I have a question.
Like this. It's ridiculous.
I have a question, Queen. When you shared the picture of yourself, it was on a community tab for members or for the public, for everybody to see?
Yeah,
it's for members, right?
It was for members only, yeah.
Because Dietz is over here, you know, talking about you showing her image on from news clip, and if she did that to you, she'd be called out for days and days. And I told her, I said, there's a difference. You show your face on your platform.
You show your face on a fucking live stream, Dietz, cut the shit. So cut it
Yeah,
out.
it's not the same. You weren't doxxed. Stop
Somebody
it.
was showing this is how your fucking ass was found in the screenshot. Somebody was showing a fucking screenshot of Chasing doing an interview about the butterfly release bullshit.
People giving her like hugging emojis and oh my god, your freaking face was shown. Like, and they keep talking about this unflattering angle. Like, I didn't think she looked bad. Why are you guys saying that even? Like, I didn't fucking think she looked fucking bad. I think she's a very pretty lady. Like, why are people hung up on fucking anything else?
I think she's beautiful too. I don't understand anything wrong with any of that. Like, whatever, that was in some kind of news article, right?
Is that she like lied about Summer's Day. That was the whole fucking point of it. And her face was not doxxed because she shows the motherfucker on her channel. So stop.
Yeah.
It's real for thee, but not for the bee.
I'm done with the crybaby bullshit. Also, I don't know, Lena, I will correct this because I don't know. I didn't hear Grandma Sherry say herself that she was giving plasma. I heard other people saying it. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if she said that herself or if she did. I have no idea. So I will correct that. All right, baby. Thank you.
It's pretty obvious what's going on. If people can't like look at and see with their own eyes, listen with their own ears about like what's happening, like, come on, it's pretty obvious at this point.
Queen, what did Grimmy say? Can anyone on the panel tell me what Grandma Sherry said she was going to do with $500?
No, I mean, she was like having, I don't know what she was going to do with it. I don't understand your question. What?
Oh, I just thought I heard Queen say she was going to give it back to the community.
No.
That's why I was trying to understand.
Oh, I don't think so. No, I don't think anything. Oh, I don't remember that part. I know that like there was money raised for Grandma Sherry in their Discord, and there was money raised over.
Yeah, I said, had I known that, you know, all this was going on in their Discord, you know, if I, you know, knew that she had already gotten $600 from Jones's, you know, Discord from her, whatever, we could have helped someone else in the community that could have used it. That's all I said.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Which I agree with.
I mean, let's face it, she's not the only one that, you know, is having troubles. She's not the only one that, you know, has things going on. But I will say this much. Here, I'm going to go in order. So the first message that came in was Amethyst Wolf, $20 super chat. And it says, at Grandma Sherry, how much do you need? How can we help? Can someone drop your PayPal or your Cash App?
Yeah, so that was on your stream, right?
What? I'm sorry?
That was on your stream, right?
Yes, this is where they started coming in. Grandma Sherry had done a live.
And then I was in there
my live stream right after hers because I was not even aware that she did a live stream, let alone was any of this going on, right? So then Okie Crime News, who's also in Jones's Discord, says, can you drop Cash App link for Grandma Sherry with a $2 super chat? Okay. So that's a second one now.
Okay.
Then I believe Grain, let me see it. Let me go back here. So then let's see here. Yep. The third one is Grain at Grandma Sherry. How much do you still need? Okay. So that's there. So then the entire time Ellie's watching them plotting in the Discord as they're coming into my fucking live chat doing this shit, right? But they're not on scandalous ass bullshit. They're not on fuck shit. Okay. So the entire time this is going the fuck down, Ellie's watching it go down in the Discord and watching them go back and forth and tee hee ha ha running into my fucking Discord, dropping screenshots and bullshit And then we have another one. Queen Bella comes in as the fourth one right here and says, well, under Grain says, Grandma Sherry, how much do you still need? It's the giving season after all. And then Queen Bella says, Grandma Sherry, we love you. Please let us know if we can help you. So basically, they took over my fucking live stream with trying to, say that Grandma Sherry needed this help and stuff, that she had just did this live stream where she was, begging for help and shit. I was not aware of it, didn't know about it. And because, somebody had mentioned that she was doing DoorDash, immediately this bullshit, they just started super chatting all this shit in there. So it's like, okay, I had no idea that she even needed help. Had no idea that she did a live stream. Had no fucking clue that any of this was going on because, I have my own channel, my own life, and other shit going on. I did not know.
Yes.
And Grandma Sherry didn't come to me and say, hey, QB, like, I really need some help. I'm struggling. Nothing like that. I was never made aware that she needed help for anything at all.
Well, she even made it very clear in the live stream, not now, ladies. This is not the place.
Right.
I will have it on my own.
Oh, and that was the thing, too. Grandma Sherry was up on panel being very nice.
Sorry if you guys hear noise. I'm walking by construction area.
That's okay.
I'm
I can mute you real quick if you want
No,
me to.
I'm fine.
I'm
out of it.
Yeah. If it gets loud, I'll mute it. So she basically, this is all. So she does her live stream. She's up here on the panel talking to me, and then all of a sudden, these guys just start flooding my fucking chat with these goddamn super chats and Grandma Sherry. And I remember her saying that. I'm glad you said that as a reminder, because I remember Grandma Sherry saying, "Not right now, ladies. Right now."
Yep. Yes, and she was very clear about it, and she started getting upset because it was being pushed on your channel, and you came in knowing nothing about it. So she was very persistent on saying, not now, ladies. Let's do this at my channel. We'll talk later.
And then somehow Nunya sent screenshots about August to the channel that made this video about Grandma Sherry, further weaponizing Grandma Sherry's whole story that happened back then, and combining it with what happened today against Queen Bee. Like, that to me was like the clear, when I saw that what was going on, and I'm not like delusional or anything, I think I could pretty much see something in front of me for what it is, and I saw what it was. Started with Willow. It was Willow's baby. This was going to be his big expose. He was going to go live and uncover this whole Queen Bee fucked over Grandma Sherry's thing, right? I mean, come on. It was so obvious what they were doing. And then they were all of a sudden, Joneson said that they were adopting Grandma Sherry, that I'm the crazy one. And then she switched it around. That Grandma Sherry was playing both sides, right?
Yeah, they blamed Grandma Sherry for playing both sides. And that's when I found out that Grandma Sherry had went over and told them that Boston was the one that read off the screenshot and got kicked out of the Discord. Then, the whole bullshit about guys, thanks for not telling on me for not liking B10. And then supposedly there was a whole bunch of shit. She messaged, I guess, from my understanding, what they've said, that she messaged Jones in, I guess, after I messaged her, and she said, please don't go live. It's a pawn. Apparently she messaged Jones in right after that and was like, Queen Bee said she's gonna go live, and I can you help me? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say, or whatever the fuck it was. I really have no fucking, I'm finding all this out after the fact.
Yeah, like most of us are.
Yeah. So
but
I don't know.
The Grandma Sherry thing was very clear to me from what was going on, and I do not want to see those kind of things. I tried to see it another way. I went to Joneson and asked her, and that's when she spinned it and said, "Oh, we were trying to adopt Grandma Sherry, right?" And just spun the whole thing around like that. Yeah, and I'm sure, and I think because some people came to me from her Discord after the day before, so it was like the 30th of November, and said to me, what's going on with this Grandma Sherry stuff? And they were saying at the time that we have one more thing. We're staying quiet, but we have one more thing that we could play. One more, but that would hurt too many people. That Nunya was saying that this would be too far. This would hurt everybody's heart.
Yeah, so this was their fucking ace in the hole right here, because they just were so convinced that I hurt Grandma Sherry in some fucking way, which we've went over it over and over and over again, that I never fucking wronged her in any kind of way. If anything, I fucking helped her.
Exactly.
And she knows.
I even remember being brought in that shit.
Yeah, and she fucking knows, that I got this goddamn email because when I went to her, I'm like, these motherfuckers really think that I fucking, deceived them and told them it was a life or death situation and that, I'm lying, that I'm helping my mod grift, which is that's the furthest fucking thing from the goddamn truth.
Yep.
Only to find out in their little channel that Betty was the one who made a fucking community tab saying that I was helping my mod grift. Conveniently.
Well, and the whole fact, the only thing that really I had a problem with this morning was the fact that Joneson got on you for sending a screenshot to Nicolina or for JJJ. And it's like, ma'am, you sent your entire phone to, in their own words, and Deets.
Yeah, you got Deets out here reading off messages because she thinks I fucking did Burden wrong. No, baby girl. See, this is the thing. I read off a message that I wrote to Burden and Burden wrote back to me in my private DMs. I didn't say it. I didn't show it. I didn't put it on the screen. I didn't share it. I fucking read it myself.
Well, and that I was in complete agreement.
You decided, Deets, to read out DMs that had nothing to do with you. You actually came into my Discord, Deets, and you said, if Glare acts a fool or does anything like that, please make sure you fucking screenshot it. And Good Egg did. She went in there and said something. He acted a fucking, and you want to act brand new like you didn't say that about Glare. Stop it. I still have those fucking screenshots. They're still sitting in that Discord. So stop that shit. What's up, Just Samantha?
I had to go and get cigarettes. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Hey, ma'am.
I go up there. I'm not up there to fight, name call.
I already seen it.
Do anything bad. I just had like serious questions. And for her to throw out that I was fishing, that shit floored me. When I left that Discord, I messaged you and I said, I left the Discord. You said, why? Is everything all right? I kept my fucking mouth shut because that's the type of person I am. Not until all of this craziness started did I say, well, I kind of seen Ellie get attacked about going on Queen's panel and I knew shit was going to go downhill from there and I wanted no part of it. I told you that after. Like, I don't understand why you're going to throw that out there. Just like Indy's lying, Ellie's lying, because our perception and the way we see things is different from yours.
Anya and Jones, and those are the only two truth tellers out of the entire fucking YouTube. That's it. Everybody else is liars.
I asked Nunya in chat, Nunya, honestly, do you feel that I was in there fishing? And she said that that was an extreme choice of words because she knows that shit wasn't fucking true. And at the end there, she was in there more than Jones.
You want to talk about fish? She
clarified I wasn't.
Everybody's inbox to fish. She goes in everybody's inbox and asking questions to fish for fucking information because she's nosy as hell.
But I wasn't doing that.
That has nothing to do with her. Bunch of fuck shit.
She's up there admitting she's a snake. Well, I'm not. You know, that is not my character. So for her to say that, well, I was really fucking floored. But like I said, she's being reckless. You dox PJ to prove that you don't want to dox. Nobody else is talking about that. Is Granny talking about that? That's the thing that annoys me about Granny is because was she fair in the beginning? But yeah, you have Nunya and you have Grain and you have Jones in there with the narrative. So she's only getting it from their side because you haven't been in there. We really haven't been in there saying, well, no, like this is kind of what happened. But she don't care. She just wants views and Queen's drama is for numbers, you know?
I don't know. This whole I'm so better now that I've left the hive is fucking bullshit because you are so much worse off than you ever was hanging with us.
Yeah, the similarities don't match up to me.
Ass. I share fucking screenshots and want to blame everybody else when I'm backed into a fucking corner and caught lying. Yeah, people are catching on to your shit.
And then when she's saying these lies, like Indy finally got clarification that she didn't say whatever it was about some list bullshit. So you went around for days saying that Indy started this, and now she was wrong. She went around saying she didn't say that shit about Crystal. Now you put the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on. If you
Oh,
are getting caught
the
in
list
these
got blamed
other
on Queen
lies.
Bella, just so y'all know. The list was blamed on Queen Bella.
I don't get it. And my whole point was just to try to get across of like, why did you even do this to begin with? Why share the information? And now you know so much about everybody else, but they're supposed to just sit and be quiet and not voice their concern that you know and seen their family and their kids. And we just got to sit back and trust and believe that you're not going to do it. Why you're screaming you're a snake? Come on. Can't have it both ways.
That's the thing. Like, this is to overly state it, it's an act of terrorism. Like, you are saying, don't go anywhere, don't say nothing, don't do nothing, and I won't release shit on you. But if you do, you have all of YouTube coming after you. Like, stop with the threats. Just stop. We just move on. And if you're so much better than you were before, prove it by your content. That's all.
And your actions.
Prove it by your content.
And your actions. Like, don't say that you're going to be petty and like release messages and like, because you are that snake, I am that bitch. Like, come on, really? Like, that is no way to build healthy relationships. Let's just say that's dysfunction in my mind, just in my world, because I value friendships, like, and I have really strong friendships. So this is new to me. I've never seen anybody do anything like this. I know it's YouTube, but like, I guess it's a good learning experience to see what people will actually do to hurt other people. Yeah. It's wild. I mean, I don't understand it. Like, I don't
but
get it.
The good thing to know would be, it would have been good to know this from the jump. I'm not that bitch. I can't keep your secrets. Don't tell me nothing. But she waited until she got all of this information to sit there and announce who she was. Y'all knew who I was the whole time. No.
No, and you know what, Deets? Listen, Deets, let me just tell you. She said this, that's the fake page I'm talking about. The rules and the goalposts keep moving. No, they don't. No, they don't. Granny's over here showing the fucking message that I just heard. And imagine if I held an entire panel about Queen and let people come up. So obviously there's people running back and fucking forth. Because Jones's still up there crybabying on the fucking panel.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, listen. As soon as, okay, so when I was still up there after you went live, right? Somebody had obviously sent Granny a message that Lycan and Sabrina were on panel, right? And she's like, oh my God, you know, she kind of freaked out for a second. And then Jones, and immediately, I'm still on panel, she's like, see what she does, oh my gosh, you know, my gosh, like, and just totally fucking,
of course, she's
like,
got
trying to draw her in.
Get that knife in. Here, Johnson, let me stab you. Johnson's like, here, Granny, let me stab you in the fucking back, talk shit, and then let me just wedge it on in a little bit more.
Yeah. Like, are you serious? Like, and I was over there like, you know what? I went there and shut down Lycan and Sabrina, and they're keeping it fair. Please don't let people imply there's something when there's not.
Did I not tell them we can set up a time where you guys want to, but this live stream is for other things.
Yeah, I fucking wouldn't want anywhere near either one of those fucking people. They're big liars. Like, Sabrina, we know, has lied on us, dude. And fucking Lycan's a racist piece of shit.
Sabrina lied on us. Fuck yeah, she did. That's why I said I'm not even, you know what I mean? There's no. We'll do when we have receipts and Granny's here to fucking go over this and to defend herself and everyone's here, that's fine. We'll do that.
Right, exactly. And it's like this.
Now,
listen,
where did she say I'm a backbiting snake? Where's that at? Was that when she very first came up there? We need to find that.
It was right when after I came up, like it was right around then, because that's when she said it, like a couple minutes after I came up.
Ellie, it blows my mind what's happening to you.
Sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick and find that part.
For days.
I've been harassing people.
Yeah, bitch. I've had to block you twice.
So you're up here with the same people you've been fucking with, and you want? Okay, come on. I'll mute.
Okay, I just want to say one thing about this B-Tim thing. Nobody said that B-Tim was doxxed. Nobody said boss.
Bro, I just went and got the screenshots right before I came over here. Yes, you did.
So you're gonna what?
And then you got Burden over here in the chat running her fucking mouth, talking about Niecy B, it's awful and completely unnecessary. Now adding Granny's watching on the hurt. Burden, stop it. Stop.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I can't with that shit. Like, seriously, stop.
Come on.
What did she say? Like, all of her comments, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, Burden, I kind of like just give her a pass because
with their bullshit. I will say that. Right here, Niecy B, it's awful, completely unnecessary. Now adding Granny's watching on the hurt. Who the fuck added Granny's watching on the hurt? Stop it. Fucking stop it. If I wanted to hurt Grandma or Granny's fucking watching, I could have just let Lycan sit up here and run his fucking mouth the entire fucking time, or anybody that didn't like her. No, we didn't do all that, did we? No, we didn't.
No, because that's what they're doing over there in a way.
Exactly.
Like that's what it's. Mm-hmm.
I could sit over here and let them fucking talk shit on her and let my whole fucking chat eat her ass the fuck up. I didn't do that, and I wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I kind of give Burden a pass because she sucks at doing drama. She's not used to it or something.
How many passes are we going to give her though? I mean, we caught.
No, yeah, because I'm starting to get irritated now because she's helping like drive these agendas home, and it's just like total fucking bullshit.
She's the one driving it home, but she's the one that brought it to fucking YouTube to begin with.
Yeah, there's that. Now, there's that right there. Yeah.
Fucking stop. Good God. All these fucking people. We're so much better, Queen Bee. She's so terrible. But we sat with her for the last year and a half.
Bitch, listen. Fucking.
Okay.
I'm serious. Did you hear Queen Bella on there, like, trying to say, like, we were in such a hurry to help Grandma Sherry that we started jumping your chat. Like, we couldn't message her. And I'm like, what?
Right.
I'm like,
you were in
what?
such a hurry that you couldn't message me to say, hey, Grandma Sherry needs help. But you could sure the hell run in my chat, tee-hee-hee, in the fucking Discord. Ha, ha, ha. Cappy, your camera's on. You keep flipping
Right,
it
I keep
on.
accidentally doing that, sorry.
It's okay.
But I'm all taped up, bitch. You know me.
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
But, oh my goddamn cat. But anyways, it's ridiculous.
You're lying.
Ellie used to go back and forth, Discord to Discord, to find out what they were talking about and come back
and come in there and tell everybody and stir the shit pot. Sure fucking did.
in both Discords. I was
Bitch, stop. You would be like, I'll be right back. Let me go see what they're saying.
You know what? Bella, that's a fucking lie. She said, Queen, I had a discussion with you on Joneson's Discord. I was releasing private DMs saying things related to your Discord. No, we never had a fucking conversation in Joneson's Discord about you releasing anything. So what the fuck are you talking about, Queen Bella? And no, you know what? Nobody needs to blame Nunya for shit. It's not all Nunya's fault, but she plays a big part in it. Joneson's a big girl, though. Just like she wants to sit here and blame me. Like I said, it's not all on Nunya, just like it's not all on me. Joneson's a big girl. She does the shit on her own. She's fully capable, just like fucking Aileen.
I mean, Nunya might be her hype man.
Sure does.
It really does.
And yeah, Joneson was acting no fucking better. She was acting just like Cindy.
Yeah.
Hearing Joneson say stir the shit pot is so freaking funny. Girl, it's your award on. You won the biggest shit stir because that's what you do. Yeah, Julie, I fucking agree. She definitely stirs the shit pot for sure. I've seen her in fucking comment sections stirring the fucking shit pot in people's live chats too. Same bullshit. And you know why you've been so fucking sick? Because you got a fucking parasite leeching on your fucking back. That's why you've been sick for fucking months.
Oh, that was done on fucking purpose.
It was because
I didn't drop. Hold up, I didn't drop a super chat. Grandma Sherry.
Okay, it might not have been you, but it was.
Okay, right. It was done on purpose, and she just said it was done on purpose. Did you just hear that?
Yep.
Joneson said it was done on purpose. No, Amethyst Wolf dropped a fucking screenshot, or sorry, a super chat, which I got the screenshot. Do I need to put them up? We could put those up too. But yeah, she dropped one. Okie Crime News dropped one. And who was the last one that did it?
I thought it was Shambles, but I could be wrong. It was one.
There was three of them. And then Gran comes in and Queen Bella and added Grandma Sherry in their comments. So yes, it was done on fucking purpose. You guys were in the fucking Discord teeing and ha-ha and playing in this shit. You knew exactly what the fuck y'all was doing. Stop that shit.
I saw it happening. I was just
you did the
observing
shit
it.
At Grandma Sherry's expense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it might not have been you. Now listen, go back to Jones, and you said yes, it was.
Shambles.
You said yes, it was. Yes, it was deliberately done on purpose. Yes, it was. I knew it was. And that's a bunch of bullshit, because if Grandma Sherry needed help, she would have came to me and said, hey, I need help.
Girl,
there was no reason for you guys to go and drop in super chats and stuff.
Listen to Grain's dumbass. She don't even know what the fuck's going on half the time. I swear. She talks about just Samantha don't know what's going on. Grain don't know what the fuck's going on. Fuck.
Bless her.
Starting shit in your Discord and then coming into my fucking chat and my live stream and starting shit. There was no call for that.
Who was starting shit in the Discord? This is wild.
No, in Queen's chat, I was watching Queen Bee. I'm sorry. This woman.
Grandma.
Yeah. And Grandma said on the panel that she still needed help. And
no,
and me
it
and
was
Grandma
discussed the
Sherry
night
were having
before.
a fucking nice conversation. There was nothing. We were having a good conversation. There was nothing bad. And somebody said over here, is QB streaming Jess? Jess is streaming me. Are you fucking serious right now? Yeah, she is. She was just fucking looking at the screenshot that was dropped on my fucking channel. So stop that shit. That's the thing with the subs going back and forth. Cut it out. Now, where did she? Hold on, you came up here because I still ain't heard the snake part.
It was way at the beginning, like right after I came up. Like if you scrub back, it was like a couple of seconds after I came up. I mean,
all right, this is the
first.
This is when I very first came up. And see, I knew I should have had my fucking screenshots and shit ready, but as soon as I got woke up to the fucking messages and the calls, and then as soon as I jumped right on there because like I said before, I got busy and didn't have a chance to. I fucking wanted to jump on there and say, hey, because like I said yesterday, I didn't have any kind of notice or I didn't get any kind of message, nothing about there was going to be a fucking live stream done or that I was going to be involved in it. But she said it wasn't directly about me. So,
bitch. Listen, Grain, you know what she said? She said to Indy for clipping that fucking out of that live stream. She's like, so you screen recorded that a long time ago, you snaky bitch. Excuse me, your buddies have been collecting screenshots and screen recordings for months and months pretending to be our friends. So why don't you go talk to your buddies about being a snaky bitch, clipping things and screenshotting and saving things? Why don't you go talk to them about that? I couldn't get a word in, though, to fucking hardly say anything because she was screaming, Indy was screaming. And so I said it here. Yeah, go check your buddy.
I was going to say, I didn't get to hear what Indy said, but I know Indy's been calling her out for fucking lying on her for a while. So
yeah, they've been going hard on her. They went really hard on her.
Say, yeah,
they're mad. They're mad.
Indy and Ellie has so much to say. Where's he been hiding at?
Right. Where the fuck is Willow? Good question, Queen.
He's been hiding. Shit, he done started a bunch of shit.
Good question. Oh, and according to Jones, and Willow's just fucking with us. He, he's just trolling us by saying he's seen this and that. No, girl, he's snitching on you guys. Getting drunk, getting on panels and snitching straight up. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah. Call it what you want, I guess. But anyways, I don't know. It's not about right fighting. It's not about vengeance. It's about clearing her in.
Why isn't, if this is so important to Jones, and why isn't she on her fucking channel? Oh, that's right. She's over trying to gain support for people who don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, somebody that was actually being fair. She's trying to muddy the waters and make sure that they recruit her to their side. That's what she's trying to do right now. And
that's why she's up there crybaby and all kinds of shit.
Well, that's why they were mad. Listen,
Jess, I'm so sorry they're doing this. You ain't got nothing to do
with
it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. No, they're exactly doing that. Exactly. And that's why they're mad at Indy and Ellie, because Indy and Ellie were two people that were very fair and saw both sides. Even if it pissed us off, they weren't afraid to say what they were thinking or what they were doing. And
which is why we fuck with them.
And that's why we fuck with them, because we don't want to have our asses kissed. We like fucking pushback. We like to have fucking... We like to, have discussions.
Honest and fucking lie. Yeah, that's
right.
Definitely.
And so Ellie and Indy eventually saw what the fuck time it was that after they left the Discord, our Discord was pretty fucking chill. We're just hanging out, and obviously they were doing fuck shit. So that's why all this shit started. Like, honestly, because they didn't move on, like they said.
What's wild is you fucking lying and sharing fucking private DMs out of fucking context and acting like, you know what I'm saying, something was fucking you making something out of nothing. That's what the fuck it was.
But then again, we go right back to the simple point of, why are you putting your mental health onto me? You don't care about mine by releasing all this shit. So fair is fair. Take care of your own ass, and I'll take care of mine.
Right. I agree with that.
And that's, again, I know other people don't see it the same way I do. That's just my opinion.
It drives me crazy for you, Ellie, because like I was even like, I'm honest, I thought if shit was gonna hit the fan, I thought you were closer with Jonesin. I know you care for Deets. I thought you were gonna go that way if it came down to it. So I don't understand why people aren't asking
Honestly,
themselves.
I did too.
Yeah, like I don't see why people aren't realizing, well, why would Ellie put herself through all this bullshit, be called a liar in public? Maybe because she's telling the fucking truth and she's standing up she feels is right because she witnessed it all, you know? Like nobody in their right mind it'd be so much easier just to agree with Jonesin and agree with them and side with them
But
at
isn't
this
this
point.
what we always ask for? Say and stand on your shit. And then when somebody does it, they're being called a liar, a hypocrite, and a sneak. No, just let me stand on my shit. This is my truth. There's three versions: mine, yours, and the actual truth. You're saying yours, and you don't want no pushback, but I can't say mine without being a sneak.
And there's still no reason or answer why she did this to begin with. Why did you continue to share messages even after the clip channel to give the shit to Deets and like
She's just
why
clearing
keep
her
it going?
name, bro. Like, she's just clearing her name, right? I said, like, aside from clearing your name, the clearing your name part's all over with, and you called out Queen for you wanted to. So then why are you going around in comments and, like, threads and stuff, like, telling people, like, ooh, you better be quiet because of this. You better, ask Queen how she really feels about you. You're saying you don't want to hurt people. That's not why you're not dropping everything, but you're running around and hurting people. Like, on purpose. Because you're mad.
That's what I'm saying. Her mental health, like it's driving her in a way to where she's not hurting anyone, but everyone's hurting her. So in her mind, this is probably what she really believes.
Well,
if you stop,
it
I'll
told
stop.
me everything I needed to know when she was like, you guys just don't want me to have a safe space over here at Granny's. Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? You have your fucking channel. That's your little safe space.
Yeah, you make your own. Nobody's giving it to you.
Granny's not obligated to make a fucking
anywhere.
safe space for you.
Because that means all of her subs would have to agree to giving you no. Fuck no.
She's the furthest from safe. She is dangerous if you share anything with her. I don't care if you tell her what the fuck you had for dinner. She might tell someone and probably will.
I'm going to put something in the back chat, but don't read it out loud.
Okay.
Queen, I'm going to step down, but no fucking way was I ever fishing. That was like assassination of my character, man, because I am fucking honest. And I stay.
Well, yeah, I mean, they couldn't sit there and lie and say, oh, Queen didn't want you in the Discord because they were trying to get you to turn and be, just doubt me. And you know what I'm saying? That's all that was. So when that didn't happen, now you were fishing for information on her.
No,
it's
I
a
speak on what
manipulation
I've
tactic.
witnessed.
It's a manipulation tactic, and it ain't working.
Yep, add me to the list then, like Ellie and Indy. I'm crazy. Whatever. Such bullshit, man. Just I hope of her saying she's a snake. I don't know how anybody can feel safe in her Discord, in her chat, in any. She's a liability, and she's proved
as soon as you piss her ass off, or as soon as you make her feel some type of way, she gonna show your shit. So be ready.
Let me read this really quick before I jump off. Please help.
Yeah, read the
Please
back.
help me, YouTube. Fuck her and her safe space. Private messages were safe spaces too, and yet here we are. Yeah, that was our safe space. Thanks. You know. Okay, so you're mad at Queen, right? What about the other 4 girls? Like, what the fuck did any of them do to you? And you're letting all your friends see? And you tried to dumb it down and candy coat it like, no, I just showed him this. No, that's not what's being reported from your own friends. You shared a lot of stuff.
From your friend's channel. Let's keep that going.
Yeah.
From your friend's channel, since you won't claim it. Your friend. Asking for a friend,
shit,
right?
like in their own accounts, Queen, like Willow and Nunya run around Deets, like letting everybody know that they're seeing things that are from that messenger. So it's like, okay, there's my proof. Your friends talking about it. So I don't know. I'm gonna jump down. I gotta jump down and get some stuff done. I'll be in the chat. I love you. I'll be back up if you're still up here in a little bit. Okay. I love you, bitch.
All right, baby.
Okay.
I love you.
All right. Bye, guys.
We'll see you later, love. I read that, and it's okay, love. It's, you know, I honestly wouldn't worry too much about that right now. You know.
Well, that's kind of a reason I've been staying quiet and out of it a little bit, but fuck it. It is what it is. It's like I said before. I dare you. So
well,
I'm good, but I just thought I'd put it out there before.
Know that.
Yep. I thought I'd put it out there before anyone else, you know, saw, heard, or got wind that I already know.
Well, like I said, I appreciate you, and I know that's one of their little tactics to get you to, you know, not want to be over here, not want to fuck with me, or, you know, be scared to be over here, or whatever that bullshit is that they're trying to fucking put out. You know, we see it, we know. And it'll be all right.
Allen's unite.
What I want to know is why in the fuck the shit still continues day in and day out. Starlight, what was you talking about? Why wasn't what talked about, baby? Hold on, you said that's what I was talking shit about? That's the, hold on, right here. Trying to find where you said that comment. That's the shit I was talking about. The safe space, or you mean Deets?
I think when you were talking about like the drama back early, you know, just that she made that comment when we were all talking about like all the shit stirring kind of thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's how I like read it, you know, earlier.
Yeah, 420 growers. We miss the laughs. We miss having fun. I sure as fuck know I do.
It'll come back, you know what I mean?
We had some good times, yeah, and we're still gonna have some good times. It's just, you know what I'm saying? We fucking grass and the six were fucking weeded out. Some of them weeded themselves out.
Yeah, see what Starlight said? Yes, correct. It's shit stirring, etc. Yeah.
Yep. That's the shit. That's the same shit I was talking about with the fucking Deets bullshit.
Yeah. Just trying to keep it going because I don't know. They kind of showing themselves.
Yeah, they're definitely showing themselves. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I said, the fucking I don't know. Let me see here. Where did anybody get the timestamp where she says this at, or did you said it came right up here? Let's
there you fucking go. Like right after I came up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It was like right after I came up because she kind of, I remember it like it was like a couple seconds after, a little bit after I came.
No, I'm actually making a video in response to Indy's videos.
Got it.
And it ain't got shit to do with them. It's got shit to do with you and her stirring up shit the way y'all have been.
So just keep on doing this. You just keep on hurting people and just keep on.
Okay, so it's okay for Indy to put 2 videos out on me last night about my mental health, right?
But you can go live for 5 hours.
Bitch, shut up. Miss me with that shit.
So she asks the question, then turns around and says, "Bitch, shut up." First of all, what the fuck? Don't fucking ask her a goddamn question if you're going to turn around and tell her to bitch shut the fuck up. She got fucking real tough overnight, didn't she?
Yeah, sure did.
She's fucking lying, man.
Lying? Yeah, I'm lying. You're the one that is like sitting here releasing private DMs through Facebook groups.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch. You try to fucking lie on me.
There we go.
Yeah.
I will release every.
I'm the one that is like sitting here releasing private DMs through Facebook groups.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch. You try to fucking lie on me, I will release everything.
But it's okay for you to sit and fucking lie, huh? It's okay for you to sit and lie. But I'm glad you say you are that snake bitch, because you sure the fuck are. You definitely are. So I'm glad you recognize that finally. Yeah, I would definitely say it's vile as fuck. But yeah, I'm glad she recognizes the shit, because she's a vile ass piece of shit for that.
Fuck, I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch. You try to fucking lie on me, I will release everything.
She is that snake bitch.
Yep. She just said it with her own mouth, you know. Yeah, it blows my mind too, Starlight. I'm still up here, Pecan. Just kind of done with all of this, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, she just said it out of her own mouth. Like, yeah, that's why I deleted every messages. Like weeks ago when I saw that whoever was releasing stuff to this channel, like, whatever. I mean, how could I ever trust? Like, how you can't trust people when they tell you who they are, really? When people tell you who you are, you react to that. That's all. It's kind of sad, all of this, truthfully. Like, you don't really kind of know about people, I think, until there's conflict. And in conflict is when you learn about what people are going to do, like how they are going to act. And I don't know. Hopefully this is like a good learning lesson for certain. I think for everybody, it's been a huge learning lesson for me, truthfully. It's just you don't do that with like friends. Like, friends share things in confidence with each other, like sisters do, like people that you're close with. There's like an intimacy in personal messages that are not going to be in like a Discord thread or something. Like, there is like a sacredness to friendships that, like, I don't think Joneson gets that.
Well, no, and when people don't fuck with her and don't trust her and don't want her to have their fucking address, or they start leaving her fucking Discord or unsubscribing from her and shit, not gonna fuck with her. And you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna trust her. Why would they? She'll tell you right now, she is that snake bitch. She is that snake bitch. She will fucking share your DM. She does not give a fuck.
Yeah, crimes and trust, and trust who they show you they are. Never believe who they tell you they are. Exactly. And like, you don't know about who somebody. I didn't want to. Do you really think I wanted to like see these things about Joneson? Instead, she tried to turn it around to me, saying I was this, I was that. No, I don't change overnight. It's not very easy to change overnight. I don't think I have changed.
No, and you guys have packed together. You came to me and said, I tried talking to her and it just went out the window. Indy said the same thing. They tried to go and personally talk to her privately. I think you guys even tried to go talk to her together, and she still wasn't hearing shit y'all was saying, right?
We would leave voice messages back and forth, but like talking, like there were so many times that we should have talked, and maybe that would have like stopped the bleeding, like healed some kind of wounds. But like, in a way, I don't feel like she wanted to. I feel like she wanted this, and she wanted this fight. I mean, I don't see it any other way. I try to see it other ways throughout the whole thing. I try to have a conversation with Nanya about like, coexisting. What's the opposite of coexisting to you? Like that was like my last conversation with Nunya about this whole schism that happened in this community. And for me, coexisting is always the answer for me. You know what I mean? But obviously this is what we're seeing, the opposite of coexisting right now. I mean, it's not anything more, anything less. And you can't just keep pointing fingers at somebody else. You have to like kind of look inside of what your own behaviors are. I don't know. This is all very obvious to me. I mean, I don't want to see these things. You don't want to see a person a certain way. You know what I mean? But when they show you who you are, and you try not to see it, but they keep showing you and showing you, you can't not look away. And that's what happened to me. It was a slow burn back to October. So I wasn't gassing anybody up. I was observing what was going on. And when you observe, you really you pick up a lot. That's all I could say. And this has not been easy. I don't like this. I don't like this bullshit. But like, I can't like let people lie about me as well. It's frustrating.
Exactly. I'm fucking done with that. I stayed off here. Look, I didn't even come on here for 4 fucking days. For 4 days, I kept my fucking mouth shut. And I had, I even went to Grandma Sherry and she said she felt like a pawn in this. Well, I mean, yeah, she feels like a pawn, but little did I know Jones had said she was running back and fucking forth. So now I know where it was coming from,
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Is my sound good?
Yeah, miss, I hear you, Pecan. How are you, love?
Okay. I'm good. I'm all right. I had my coffee. I just wanted to come up and be here for Ellie
Aw.
because what I have just witnessed, Ellie's people that I thought were, that I know for a fact Ellie was good friends with, what I just witnessed them do to her over there was really appalling. And if there's anything I can say on it, it is that Ellie was not going back and forth like I think like they must think. And I saw Nunya calling her a mole and this, that, and the other thing. And just wanted to make it clear and make it known that they lost a really good friend in Ellie, because Ellie, of all the people involved in all of this, was truly the only one that stuck to her guns and was truly gray about it.
Yeah.
And it's very disheartening to see what they've done to her, and throwing her name under the bus. And I expect more to come. And also, if anybody wants to know, I am actually somebody that suggested to Ellie to delete her messages. And
You
I'll tell
did.
you the reason why I told her that. I told her that because I was seeing what was happening. And by what was happening, I mean Jones and going around everywhere and taunting people. Well, I'll have to just release this and I'll have to release that. Like, she literally has been going around taunting people in chats. And
Just
then you
like she
also
did
have
to
some
BJ
weird
yesterday.
alt
That's why the fuck
accounts.
those screenshots had
You
to be
know,
dropped. Otherwise, I wouldn't even get out. I could have dropped those fucking screenshots and shown she was doxing.
exactly.
If that's what we're gonna call it now. I mean, since that's what Nunya and Jones want to call it, that supposedly was doxing PJ in a private chat. Okay, well, you know what? You doxed Crystal, Laura, and fucking PJ. So I mean, you got 3. If that's what we're considering doxes, you done doxed 3 fucking people then.
I think that it's she's not aware of her behavior or something like that. She's trying to separate herself, but she's kind of going like, instead of just like doing the humane adult thing, which was, clearly had problems months and months and months ago, instead of just calling it good and making a clean break from everybody over here that she just fucking hates so much. Instead, she's chosen to group up with other people and to let it be a long, drawn out, slow kill. And that is something I don't have respect for and I don't understand. You know, I don't have much respect for people that are going around and taunting and messing with subs and stuff like that. It's just I've had it happen to me, when I've said many times that when I'm outside of this channel, even when I'm at this channel, I am a sub and I'm a member to various places on YouTube. And there's the behavior that I see from her and a couple others is not something that I would consider like appropriate or acceptable. So
Pecan Pie, you've been with me for a long time.
I just wanted to be up here for Ellie because yes, I have.
I was gonna say I want to tell you thank you. And thank you for coming up here with Ellie. She was
you're welcome.
And it was
She was.
So
they threw her straight under the bus, and I'm sure there's going to be a video about it. In fact, just to get on the real conspiracy tip for a second.
Johnson already said she's making videos on Ellie and Indy because they lied on her supposedly, but I don't.
That sounds like a great move. It was make videos.
When Ellie started standing up for herself, lo and behold, there appeared her name, and her character starts entering into those videos. I don't think that was a coincidence.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. But, I've been someone that's been here and I've witnessed it in real time. I've been even myself, I've been someone that was like months ago, because I saw a lot of this going on months ago. I kept quiet, I might have privately messaged a couple people and said there's some really, yuckiness going on. But I kept things kosher. I didn't try to change anybody or split, nothing like that. And so, there were times when I was even a little bit frustrated with Ellie. I would be like, what do you, how do you not see what's going on? And her and I, a couple of, not majorly, but, we butted heads a couple of times in conversations and stuff. And it's just something watching what they did to Ellie today. That's all I really wanted to say.
I think it really showed more
really
about
something.
like who they are though than anything about me, because I really, like, for me it showed who they were. I really don't feel like they were just trying to discredit me and manipulate me and just try to like make people optically feel like I'm not to be trusted, like I'm the wrong one here.
That's exactly what they portrayed. I have a couple.
But we see what time it is, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know, sometimes these behaviors you can see through them. And
you can see, we know what time it is, and you can see right through the bullshit. And I'm so grateful for the subscribers that do see through it. And I'm very grateful that she admitted to, she is that snake bitch. She will release whatever. Julie gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, baby, for supporting the Hive. The terrible, terrible Hive. Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you guys got one, make sure you tell her thank you as well.
And they say like, oh, the hive mind, the group think over here. The only time I've seen group think is what happened over there. The way that they pushed me out because I wasn't agreeing with them. No, the hive, I feel like, is filled with like critical thinkers, people that think for themselves, different perspectives. Like over there, if you didn't agree with Jones and Nunya and whoever, Queen Bella, Willow, whoever, then that's it. Like then they started pushing me out. They started to discredit me. They started to like gaslight the fuck out of me. And I don't use that word lightly, but I felt it like friggin' strong these last couple of weeks, like super duper strong. And come on, guys, like that's what you do. If like people like don't trust you, you discredit the messenger, right? Make me look like the bad one. What did I ever fucking do to you? Nothing. I had we had a friendship, and like you don't just do this with like, I know it's a YouTube or fucked up friendships, whatever. They sometimes could be, different, and that's something that we always talked about, like how this space had its own rules, and we tried to figure out what those rules were, and we made a pact to not let this place change us. And I really don't think this place has changed me at all. I'm still the same person. Change does not happen like that overnight. Masks slip overnight for sure, because in conflict is when you see who people really are. And if people see that I am whatever, I'm all of a sudden a liar. I'm not. I don't lie. I don't send screenshots. I'm not a fucking mole. When I told my mom about this whole thing trying to explain to her. I'm like, well, this one, see, I started laughing in the middle of it because like a mole, are you fucking kidding
Well, yeah,
me,
and not only
guys?
that though, listen, when you wouldn't agree with her, she said, shut the fuck up, Ellie.
Yeah. Yep. That kind of spoke volumes, didn't
I'm
it?
like, damn, City, since then you've been fucking, man, come on. You don't act like that. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah. There and somehow whatever you were saying today on that panel somehow confirmed in their brains that you were the mole. Okay.
Mole. What the
I
fuck does a
just
mole
I don't
even
get it.
mean? I was trying to
That,
see both sides. I was like trying to keep a friendship up. I was trying to like support you and try to see both sides of this whole thing and not burn anything down because I'm not a burner downer. Like I'm a coexister. So like
You were
what's
just
my
trying to
perspective?
spare everybody's feelings in the whole thing, and it got you burned in the process.
I don't feel burnt though. I just feel like I've seen the truth and it's okay. I've moved on. And November is when like on during Thanksgiving is when Indy like messaged me that she was like felt like she was grieving like a loss in her family. And like so that's when I was upset about it, truthfully. I let that shit go back then because I saw what was going on. That was like around the Grandma Sherry set. Like I mean, I saw what was going on back then. And so this has been like a very, very, very slow burn for me. I'm an observer. I like to watch. I like to listen. And that's what I did. And that's how I came up with, you know, I don't know. Like I didn't come here for this. I came here for fucking true crime. So I have a certain kind of way that I think about things. Facts. I'm not like gonna just make shit up. That is not who I am. I mean, it's just that alone is just ridiculous. Like all of a sudden I'm gonna just make stuff up about people. No.
Your
Don't work like
character
that.
speaks for itself here, Ellie. You've always composed yourself in the same same manner. You your character speaks for itself, and that's just that's how that's just it, you know. I don't know what what the plan will be to quote unquote expose you or whatever the weird shit they want to be on today. It's just
Yeah. It's just
whatever.
gonna show more of who they are. What are you gonna
It
do?
will.
Like show private messages that were supposed to be like shared with us. You're gonna just like spin them, put a narrative on them, and put them out without context, right? Without all the messages before, without all the messages after, without the understanding that two people had in each other. You're gonna just release things. That is not how it works in the world. Like there is backstory, there is contacts with people. Everybody has different relationships with each other. That is the biggest problem that I've seen with this is that there's so many different interpersonal relationships that everybody gets caught up in each other's mess, and then it just becomes a big whirlwind of like emotions for everybody. And you just got to get out of that drama triangle. I talked to them about the drama triangle, guys. I know I'm in it right now, but I'm not staying in this shit. It's not good for anybody.
Nope, and I'm done fucking. It's like every fucking day. It has to be talked about every fucking day. I'm done. After this, I have no reason to fucking speak on it. I will not be going on Granny's panel or anybody else's fucking panel to explain shit, to go over shit, to refute fucking lies. I'm done and over with it. I've had it. I'm done dealing with it every fucking day. It's like we wake up to shit every fucking day. Messages, live streams, stupid shit.
Yeah, it's just enough. You know what I mean? Like everybody said it. It's the bleeding on each other. Like, so heal those wounds. Stop hating on Queen Bee. Get over it and move on and go do your own channel and go do your own thing like you always fucking wanted, all of you, and just leave it alone. Fucking coexist and just let it go. You have to let it go at a certain point. Everybody needs to move on at a certain point and stop hurting people. What, you're gonna like make a video about me and Indy? You've already done us enough harm, girl. Like, let it go. Show that you're a bigger person and you could learn from this stuff and let shit go, because that's the only way out is through this stuff, is to let shit go, because it's going to get worse. This is what causes sickness in people, when they hold on to shit too long, too tightly. Hate is not a good thing for anybody. Like, it is just not a good emotion to have. And to have hate, I believe you had to love somebody. So they did love you, Queen Bee, but now they hate you. Like, you see how that works? Like,
yeah. Oh, I've been told how much they hate me. I've been told. I've heard the shit. I've seen some of the screenshots. I've been sent some of the shit that they've said. Yeah, I'm very well aware of how they feel about me now.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't think it was an overnight thing. I think that's how they fucking genuinely felt. And then they were super jealous and boom, that's all it takes.
Yep. That's all it takes.
Yeah. It really is making a hell of a lot more sense.
See, I'm not going to share personal things. And the thing with Tim happened between me and Jones. And at the time that she told your group about it, she went and told your Fabulous 5 Facebook group about it. I actually got upset with her, not like in a oh my God way, but because I'm like I'm a younger sister and I'm really good at keeping secrets. And she couldn't fucking even keep that secret. I mean, that showed me a lot, truthfully, back then. But I just filed that away. And I was like, that's cool. You know what I mean? Live and learn, whatever. But she went and kind of shared a secret that we were supposed to keep between the two of us. See how that works? And now she's trying to weaponize it further. What, to hurt Tim? Why? Why would you hurt him?
Here. That's why I came up here, Ellie. This is Allie. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Allie. How are you, baby?
I'm all right, I guess. How are you, Queen?
All right.
Hey, Allie.
Hi. Yeah, I just wanted to come up just to clear up a few things that I keep seeing that really haven't been addressed, I guess. And Ellie just kind of segued into it with the BTM stuff and the quote unquote cam slip in the picture. I think what everybody's seeming to forget is that BTM did send a picture to Johnson, but he has been open about how he deleted that picture within a 25 to 30 minute time frame.
Yeah.
And within that 25 minute to 30 minute time frame, she screenshot the picture. What was the purpose? What was the purpose if not to use that at some point? That's the only reason you would have screenshot that fucking picture.
Yeah.
So then what? After the fact, after you found out it was somebody else, then that means it's okay to send it around?
Right.
I don't understand that. I don't understand why everybody's just glossing over the fact that within a 25 to 30 minute time frame, she screenshot the fucking picture. That to me is calculated. That to me means the purpose of fucking doing it. And that's awful. You want to say, oh, he sent me a fake picture. Big whoop-de-fucking do. He didn't trust you. He had reason to. Supposedly. I mean, look at what you fucking did. So, you can get fucked with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's just going to hurt Tim. He likes his anonymity and why do that to somebody? You know what I mean? The whole thing. Why even bring something so private that was supposed to be kept between two people? And I said, I will take that to that's just between me and you. And when I say that, I mean that kind of shit. I guess other people just don't, though. Do you know what I mean? That's the living and learning part of all of this. You live and learn, as you go in conflict, people reveal who they really are. And that's all it is. People are revealing who they are. Their masks are slipping. I don't know. I wish I could change behaviors overnight. It's very hard to change. I don't think people understand how hard it is. You don't just change overnight. It doesn't happen like that. Right. We are complex human beings. We don't just change overnight. We reveal who we are slowly, sometimes to people.
Some people, their masks slip slowly, unfortunately, but it's a live and learn, I guess. But I just feel so bad for BTM, honestly, because I feel like it really.
Well, not only that, but she wonders why the fuck people side-eyed her. She wonders why the fuck people didn't trust her. She wonders why the fuck people were like, what are you doing? Talking about everybody's paranoid. No, you're a fucking snake. People seen it. They felt that shit. They felt that fucking vibe. I guess I'm the only stupid motherfucker that fucking believed you wasn't one.
No, you're not stupid. And in Granny's chat earlier, I mean, the same old people were saying the same old thing.
Yeah, it's the same dumb shit. I know.
No, fuck your paranoia. Fuck your paranoia. When I have
no, it ain't paranoia. It's a fucking snake.
And I'm seeing what the fuck is happening, and I'm hearing what the fuck is happening in front of me. That's not paranoia. That's you gaslighting me into thinking that what I'm seeing and hearing isn't real. Guess the fuck what? It's real. Don't sit there and tell me it's my paranoia. No, it's really what's happening. That is so manipulative. And for a long time, many of the girls in the Discord were being gaslit and were being told they were paranoid and they were going to be the downfall of Queen. No, You were doing things and saying things in front of them, and then making them feel like shit by saying they were paranoid. That's not how it works. That's
No.
manipulation. That's gaslighting. People that actually liked you, people that
Yeah.
wanted you to be your friend, people that fucking supported you.
Yep.
You know, it's. I
So
usually
yeah.
the chat. I'm usually modding. I'm usually having fun and joking, and I keep quiet and I don't come up here, and you guys know that. But it's been so much lately, and just to see so many people just completely glossing over certain aspects that to me are like major, it's it's, it's just frustrating. It really is. It's
I know.
tough
I
to
know.
watch.
It gets frustrating and yep. Yeah. And people lie about you and try to twist it and saying that that you're this or they just forget how things went down. I don't know. People have like limited memory of things when it's convenient. It seems like they'll forget certain things that
No, and the
happen.
way that shit's being played out, I feel like Joneson's been using everyone pretty much as a shield, like she did with Willow, like she's doing with Granny right now. As she calls it her safe space.
Yeah, it's not a safe space because you know what? Granny's not doing this for the right reasons. That was another thing I wanted to come up and clear up. I asked questions about this in her chat and nobody answered me. The
Well,
comments
what's really
that she herself
while
was
I'm on panel, she's talking about that fucking TT and all, she's like
about the
put a
completely
one in
different.
that and like all this other shit.
Yeah.
What the hell? I'm up there trying to have a fucking conversation with you.
She wasn't getting a hold of the conversation. It was out of fucking control. And in the chat, she's commenting about somebody else's live stream and comments that are in somebody else's live stream. Show me that you don't give a fuck about what's happening on your panel without showing me you don't give a fuck. Like you are doing this purposely to keep the shit running. Like it's obvious. It's like I want to shake people to wake them up to see what's actually happening.
And Justin said they were saying different things about different things, Queen Bella and Jones, and about the Grandma Sherry ordeal.
They sure were.
It'll be interesting to go back and watch the live streams that were done already with Grandma Sherry on there explaining compared to their stories that they told today.
That was a mess.
Yeah.
That was a mess. Another Grain,
mess.
Grain who has no fucking idea what's going on, of course, has to interject that we know that Queen was stealing money. The fuck no, you didn't. Was that not cleared up, Grain? Where have you been, Grain? Get with the program,
right. Grain, and her dumbass just comes out and says that shit just to start more shit because she knows damn the fuck well I didn't steal shit from Grandma Sherry. What the fuck? Matter of fact, I helped her get thousands of fucking dollars, and then we turned around and gave her $500 to fucking help her again because I didn't know she had just got help in the fucking Discord. I had no fucking idea until after the fact. And then I got fucking emails about, other people who could have used it, and I had no clue that this was even going on.
I was livid to hear her say that again. Like, no, that was squashed. That was put behind all of us. I mean, it's been very clear that that's not what happened. Like, she did not scam any money, so stop putting that out there to everybody that she scammed money. Like, that was deaded. Why are you bringing that up again? Because you truly believe it? Show me receipts, then, Grain. Show me receipts.
See?
You are
they
all
truly do
about
believe
the
it.
Receipts, until receipts
They've been told by Grandma Sherry. They've been told by me. They watched the fucking live streams. They watched the entire thing go on. They watched everything, but they still want to fucking put out fucking fake ass lies and bullshit that I fucking did something to Grandma Sherry when I fucking didn't. That's the goddamn problem.
Yep.
What's up, Good Egg?
Hey, Good Egg.
Hey, how's everybody?
What
Yeah, I kind of feel like I feel done with this, and I don't mean that in the way when people are like, "Oh, stop the drama," because I think people are being kind of fake when they say that. I just mean like, I think that this is like it's pretty much all the cards are on the table, and I'm sure. I think as much as we're going to be like Queen or Ellie are going to be vindicated, you are, and now this is the new stalemate. This is going to be the new normal. The people who are like on that side, but I feel like, so this is as much as we're going to feel like cathartic and like this is over is right now. It doesn't mean it's gone, but like I'm comfortable with how everything has come out, and if people can see all this and have a different perspective than me, like I expect that. So there's a lot of people in Krama that I think have really poor judgment. I don't agree with them on stuff. But and And that's not to discount anybody who's feeling upset about it. Like, I feel a little exhaustion about it too, because like Pecan, and also to Allie to an extent, I saw this what was going on here with these women and like how they seem to feel about Queen, like since the summer. So it's been a lot of like very few people agree with me on that. And now, and it's been like months and months and months. And so I want to back up what Pecan Pie said. Ellie was a very good friend to these girls, and especially Jones. And I mean, she really, really, really stood up for her to the point where like I did butt heads with like Ellie, like very much so, not like fighting, but like really arguing the point. And her coming around like in real time was like her realizing stuff and like trying to do it in the most sensitive way possible. Like I've even had Ellie talk where she would like I would be talking to her and she would be talking through something that like about the whole situation, like with the other girls, and she would even be like, I don't even know like what I'm allowed to say, because like I don't want to feel like I'm sharing things between the Discord. Like, she was literally thinking like, she's like, what's the ethical like boundaries here? I have a feeling that there's not many of those conversations going over there with the woman who's like, I'll leak all your messages no matter what. Like, so Ellie, you did I think you come out looking good, really good in this situation. And I'm glad that, that in the stalemate you ended up like where you're still hanging around here. I'm happy about it. And just so everybody knows also, sorry, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say, because the other thing is we got to get back to like what's really focus on what's really important here. There's a lot going on with the lawsuit, and that's the next, like I can do my drama and conflict just as good as anybody else, but like the people who do it for, I can't. It's just another chick on YouTube for years. Like, I can't do that. Like, there has to be like a Mike Long or like a Jim Terry or a life lawsuit, like something that is bringing using YouTube to hurt people in real life. That's the only thing I can think about.
You were breaking up a little at the end there, Good Egg.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, same. She was breaking up for me too, I believe.
To go back to the messages too, just real quick. I kept seeing a lot of people commenting, and hearing Jones say it too. Like, it's not about what kind of quote unquote fuck shit is in the messages. It's about feeling that invasion of privacy. It's about feeling like you were friendly with somebody and you shared a lot, and then for it to be black, no matter what you're talking about, it could be something very general and simple, but just to have that invasion of privacy and to feel intimidated by that, it's not about what quote unquote fuck shit is in there. It's just about feeling like you were friendly with somebody and they are doing this to you to hurt you. It's a weapon. They're weaponizing what you shared with them and your conversation with them, and that's not fair. So
yeah, it's not something like when you share something with somebody, it's not meant for somebody else's consumption, especially if it's, like, that's just something that people do in confidence with each other, as like, that's just how we are. We share things with people that we trust, right? Because that's how we work through things. That's how we share things with people. And then to take that out, turn around and use when you were like trusting with that person and sharing stuff like intimately, and to then weaponize it and use it against that very person, that is where it's so screwed up. And I think they need to sit with that very concept right there. That concept of like, I'm going to take something that we said in confidence when we were close, and now that we're not close, I'm going to use that against you. You see that kind of rationale? Like, that makes everybody in the future like worry about sharing anything with that person. Like, how could that ever end up well? How can anybody trust you when you say, I am that fucking snake? I will fucking do whatever because this is who I am. You know what I mean? I don't know, like we said before, people
Sitting
show
here
themselves
releasing
to you.
private
DMs from Facebook groups to
I
5
don't
people.
give a fuck. I'll
you know
do
that,
it
girl.
again. I'm not
We get
above
it.
it. I am
Oh
that
my
snake
God.
bitch. You try to
Right
fucking
there.
lie on me, I will release.
I feel like I need hand sanitizer. I don't know why.
Mike,
You know what you're talking about? That part right there.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, that
even
one.
that.
Cover your mouth.
I mean, who really says that with their whole
Online,
chest?
you're the
Who
one
comes
who's
on
like sitting here
whole
releasing
chest and says, "I
private
am that"?
DMs from Facebook groups to
I
5
don't
people.
give a fuck. I'll
you know
do
that,
it
girl.
again. I'm not
We get
above it. I am that snake bitch. You try to fucking lie on me, I will release everything.
Okay, that part.
Yeah. How we lying on you? Like, how is B-Tim lying on you? Like, things that are, there's private things that should just be kept private. Like, they should never be released because there's something that's like there's a shared kind of thing that happens, and that's like what builds friendships. Like when you share things with each other in confidence. So you take that stuff out of confidence, like that just shows about who you are. It doesn't show anything about anything that you're even like saying, anything you're releasing. It just shows who your character is at the core, in my opinion, because that's not something that I would do. I don't know. That's really, that just says it all, truthfully, you know.
It really
There was
is.
a good idea in the comments that you put that part into your intro.
I think it's also very unfair to be sharing private messages amongst a group of friends for a year and a half plus. There's shared moments, there's private sensitive details and information, and especially after she just says, "I don't give a fuck, I'm that snake," and she has
Yeah.
all that, but yet she's just like, "Oh, I'm not going to share any of that, but I'm sharing this." How can you trust a person like that to know with anything? Like,
Well,
it
when you
doesn't
go
even matter.
after,
And she has already, she's already given them to people. There's just no ifs, ands, or
Like
buts
Willow.
about that. Yep.
Like
And
Willow, who's here for the
it's really
entertainment.
disturbing. Yep. It's disturbing because you have actual like real life shit. And I actually want to speak to something really quick with that whole inner, what is it? Inner circle, inner outer, any totem pole, this, that, and the other thing. It's really stupid. Like, yeah, that's the group of girls that were on Facebook together, but how do they not understand that like everybody has their own like conversations, messages, and um, inner circles or whatever? I wasn't in that. Does that mean that I'm not in the inner circle? Does that mean I didn't know every single thing that was going on? Does that mean I never ever talked to Queen Bee? I talk to Queen Bee directly every day, message usually. Am I when I'm not in the inner circle? Like, come on. It's so
Yeah.
ridiculous to play those without chronology, context, beginning, middle, and end. Like, you don't know. Queen Bee could have jumped off those messages and could have jumped in and messaged with me, or I could have talked her through something, or she could have talked me through something. She could have hopped on a phone call with anybody and had talked it out with them. Like, just because that's what was said in that moment, that's not a clear picture or overall, story of like about anything really. It's total lack of context in every way, shape, or
Snippet.
form.
Yeah.
And it's snippets, and it's not fair to judge anybody based on those things. And then it's certainly not fair to go around taunting people that if you have any perceived slight, if this woman takes issue with anything I'm saying right now up on this panel, she's gonna out our private messages. Where does it start and where does it end? It's
Yeah, exactly.
foul.
Where does it start and where does
Is
it
all I
end? It
can
has
say.
to end because it's just going to keep causing further hurt. So if she wants to like release these like whatever from whenever ago, like go for it. Like you're just going to hurt more people. Do you want to just hurt more people and like open up new wounds for new people that weren't even hurt? Like good, do that then. That sounds like a great plan. It's really working out great so far.
But it's
Like keep on doing it.
Listen, Like, to prove a point is bringing completely innocent people into it that did not deserve this. Like, I see NorCal's in the chat, and this is something else that I wanted to touch on briefly. I mean, the messages were taken from the message thread that you guys had, like, on Facebook. So on Facebook, it's government names. They're trying to say that no, there was all YouTube names in it. Well, that's not true at all. I mean, on Facebook,
Nope.
you don't go by your YouTube name unless you have a platform. I mean, like, that happens. But there were girls in those screenshots with their government names, and those screenshots were sent to other people, and that is taking people that did not have that shouldn't have been involved in it whatsoever. Like, none of this should have happened, like, to begin with. Let's put it like that. But they didn't deserve that whatsoever. So you can quit saying that it was their YouTube names, because that's a fucking lie. Because when Norcal confronted you, Joneson, in the chat, you said, you can thank Queen Bee for this, is what you said, and we have a screenshot of it. So that was fucked. Dietz was reading off messages that were
Yes.
taken from Facebook, not YouTube. YouTube names weren't in the Facebook screenshots.
Joneson admitted to me that they were sent to Dietz because it had to do with the glarer. That was her reason. But then Dietz told me a different reason why they were sent to her. And Norcal was reading along with Dietz while she was reading those out on her live. How fucked up is that?
Yes, she was, everybody. So you hear that, everybody?
And remember, Dietz isn't in all this crazy back chat stuff. She just doesn't know anything about any of
Right.
this.
She's not involved in it. Those aren't her messages. Those weren't between her and anybody else. Those were between me and Jones. And so you're reading off messages that ain't even got shit to do with you, that ain't even about you, that have nothing to do with you at all, you weren't even involved in them.
Well, Starlight's seen the side of Dietz.
Think about
She
it
said
this
it in
way.
the chat.
You're welcome to come up anytime you want, Starlight, because she did an entire fucking live stream after you came in the chat. She ain't even been here for I don't even know how long. She ain't been around for I don't know how long. But yeah, she definitely seen you in the chat and had to hurry up and go live and correct information.
Oh, that was damage control. Like, clear as day. Because she couldn't even get it together long enough.
You ain't
to
even
not
fucking been here, and the first thing you do is come back and try to do. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Starlight, you will always have a place to share when you're ready. You don't have a platform of 10K plus, but you do here. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, Norcal, we're all collateral damage, and it is fucked up.
That's what I was just reading. You're absolutely right, Norcal, and I'm so fucking sorry, Norcal, and everybody else.
You know what is all this
that was
for?
in the-
I mean, what is all this for? Because I didn't do shit to Joneson. I didn't do shit to Willow. I didn't do shit to Nunya. None of these motherfuckers. So who you fighting for? What's going on?
We know that the screenshots made their way to God only knows how many people, right? We know for sure certain people, but I mean, imagine if they got. Hopefully they didn't, but I mean, just imagine if they got into the hands of the wrong people. The wrong people that could do serious damage to somebody's real life, to the collateral damage, the girls whose real names were in those messages, in their real lives. For what, though? For what? What did they do to you? They did fuck all to you. They don't deserve this whatsoever. And that's what I'm mad about. It's such an invasion of fucking privacy and putting people at risk. For what? Some stupid ass fucking clip channel is bringing up old news?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Starlight just said that she shared Snapchat messages, Dietz. I mean, come on, these girls, I guess, this is what they do. I had no idea this is what they do. I didn't know that was a thing, that people would just, like, share messages. I would have never, like, messaged any of these people ever. I mean, like, give me a break. Like, how do you... Oh, yeah, it's just so ridiculous. Yeah. Right fighting.
Yeah, she did. She shared. Well, I'm not going to bring more attention to it, but it wasn't right what she did to Starlight. Not cool at all.
Damage control. That's all it is. I mean, people are trying, like, they're just showing who they are, and this is just, you know, disappointing, I think, for a lot of people to
Well,
see
no,
this.
she shared the fucking name that Starlight went by. She said that that's the name that you went by, so it's not. She's not doxing you because that's the name you went by. So,
and how
when she
weird
shared,
that in that video made sure to out people's YouTube names by reading off their Discord names. They were perfectly fine, nonchalantly, just naming
Right?
who the fuck in that video. There are
Mm-hmm.
people that have different YouTube names and different Discord names for a fucking reason. But yeah, that's no big deal. Let's read Starlight's name, because it's her Discord name. No big deal. Let's read, these people's names in the Discord thread of the screenshot, but use their YouTube names and tell everybody who they are. Yeah, let's just keep doing that. Let's just keep putting people, at risk of, there's reasons why everybody does things, and it's not your fucking business why they do them. But it's not your place and not your right to fucking out them for these things. Like,
right?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Snake. She said it. I am that that snake.
With her entire
Fuck it.
chest. It is not her, but a lot of them are saying things with their entire fucking chest. Whether they're on panel or in chats, they have a lot to say.
Mostly in chats and mostly in alts and mostly at Granny's because they won't even come here because maybe I think their alts have all been like figured out. It's pretty fucking obvious when an alt is talking directly to you about only the thing that the two of you know.
right, and then you go over to Granny's where there's no fucking people are not prepared for your bullshit and got screenshots and shit pulled up and ready to go. You're watching your fucking Discord though. Y'all are sitting right now in the Discord.
And yell and call everybody names and act like a freaking brat.
And that's how I know they don't want shit fucking, there's no you know what I mean? They're doing it it's obvious what's going on. Because if it wasn't, the shit would have been done fucking handled, been deaded, and moved the fuck on. Stop.
Yeah. Transparency is like it just they're being just so transparent. Like, you try to look away from stuff. Like if you don't want to, like you said, we were all friendly with some of these girls and you don't want to see like what you're seeing. Like nobody wants to see these things playing out in front of you, but when they are, you can't look away. You can't just play dumb and be like, ignore
it. And it's not
it.
paranoia. It's not paranoia when you don't ignore things. When things aren't ignored and you're hearing and you're seeing and you're understanding what's going on, that is not paranoia.
Nope.
So miss me entirely with that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear them calling Ellie a mole and all this paranoia stuff that the accusations thrown this way, but it sounds like that's what they had going on over there.
Right. Projection a little.
Projection at its finest. And you know what's so crazy is like Joneson said Queen never did anything to me. I still love her, blah blah blah. And then Willow said the same thing.
Right?
Queen never done anything to him. And the others, I don't really know. I don't really pay attention, but those two are sticking out right now. So it's like I don't even know what it's all over. What's that?
I said others just said the Queen was a terrible person today, so that was cute. Terrible people.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some horrible stuff in that chat, and so I don't want to hear anybody crying about this chat. I'm sorry, but I don't because there was just as much yuckiness over there as where anywhere else. So I'm gonna be saying to miss me with that.
Yeah.
Just had to throw that out there. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't quite remember.
Isn't that how it goes?
I do remember.
On my head, I wanted to remember, and now I just they're gone. Completely.
It's the echo chamber.
I do remember one thing. If you haven't remembered yours, Pecan.
Okay, go for it. What's up?
When it came to the stream that night, I don't want to bring it up again, but it was. You could tell it was very much so calculated. I mean, it was it came in. It was bombarded, and within the first two messages, I made sure I personally went to Queen myself and I said, hey, I don't know what's going on really. Did something happen? Are you aware of something happening? But there's some personal stuff that's being put in the chat, like about, you know, and I didn't feel comfortable really keeping them out on, for everybody to see because it's weird. It was very personal stuff. So there were way more comments in that chat that we deleted. We didn't feel comfortable with her personal business and what she had to do to get this or that or what she was struggling with. We did not feel comfortable with that being blasted all over a public chat with however many, at least 500 more people in there. Like we did not feel comfortable with that. That wasn't fair. I didn't think that was fair to her. And I could feel the awkwardness. I could hear it in her voice while she was on panel that she didn't want it happening either. So if you want to go back to the chat, there were so many other comments in there that were deleted.
You're talking about GC, right?
Yes, I don't want to. Yes, yep.
Yeah. See, that's another thing too, from my perspective, because I was in her chat earlier that day. And me, I don't always, if I can't stay, I always try to get to a chat and say hi and leave a like and say bye, and I'll catch it on the replay. Sometimes I spend 5 minutes in the chat. Sometimes I spend the whole time in the chat. It just really all depends. And I was in her chat earlier that day, and I heard her talk about the plasma thing, but I didn't think nothing of it because I don't know people like that. I don't hear people say stuff like that and automatically think, oh, I better start raising money for them. Like that's not, I don't do that. And so I remember when the live happened, and I can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but we were having a regular normal live, and then all of a sudden those comments came in, and they were super chatting, $20 super chat, telling Queen to drop that. It was
weird.
It didn't make any sense to anybody.
Nope.
It was really uncomfortable. It was really off-putting, and nobody knew what was going on. It had nothing to do with the conversation, like nothing.
I knew it was going
really
on though, because the night before is when everything started, and that morning people called me and started telling me about it. So for them to go in there, it was transparency because I already knew what was going on. Grandma Sherry had talked to Nunya that day about screenshots that Nunya had. I don't care if I'm outing anybody, but that was what was told to me by Grandma Sherry, that Nunya actually read from a message, maybe the Facebook messages that Joneson was circulating around. But that day, that morning of that live, I talked to Grandma Sherry on the phone. I hope I'm not outing anyone. I'm just trying to fucking tell the truth here. But she told me that Nunya read out a live and had her match a timestamp with some receipts that she sent to Queen Bee in fucking August. And then that same stuff comes out in this In Their Own Words friggin' video. Like, come on, guys. You were starting that narrative back then, before, 2 weeks before all of this. And that night when they were doing that, it was so obvious to me. And then Grandma Sherry went into their Discord after, into their voice chat. And then they love bombed her and donated money for her. And it was great for Grandma Sherry. I believe it was. But come on. I remember the sequence of events with all of this stuff. And
made Queen feel bad. That was what the purpose was. They wanted to make Queen feel bad. They wanted to make her look.
They wanted to make a correction. They wanted to make everybody feel bad, in my opinion.
Yep.
And that they did not even tell Queen that they were able to raise that money. So talk about sneaky fucking shit. Talk about keeping secrets. Talk about not being fucking transparent. A week prior, and I was glad and happy that we were all able to do it again the following week. But Queen didn't know about it until, last week? Queen had no idea. Because you kept it from her. That's not transparent. That's being a snake. But, should we expect anything less? Because when you say it with your whole goddamn chest, I guess it's what we should expect, right?
Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, it was obvious when that happened, when they started super chatting her. I was like, okay, here we go. You know, like it's been like this is the Grandma Sherry, like they're gonna weaponize that thing that happened back in August where everything was resolved, right? They're gonna use that. So the writing was on the wall for me, and that was like the beginning. December 1st, I believe, was the date, because it was right after Thanksgiving, and I was already done. I was already like, me and Indy were like, they were just bullying the fuck out of us at that point, because we were seeing what was going on. I didn't just start like, there was no reason for me to like start hating anybody. Like I just saw what was happening in front of me. I don't know. Just upsetting to see like grown ass women acting like this, and then
I know you were extremely upset, and I was like, what is going on? You're just like, I gotta take a day off. Like I gotta take some time.
Mm-hmm. I saw the
I know why.
wall.
Now I understand why you had to take some time. Fuck, I would be wanting to take some time too. Holy shit.
That was the beginning of their hate campaign, trying to use Grandma Sherry as a fucking weapon against you. And I didn't see it as anything more. They weren't adopting her for Christmas. Maybe there was a dual purpose, because they were telling people in their Discord one thing and leaving out pertinent information. You got it? They were leaving stuff out to keep them thinking that you scammed them. Not that nothing was cleared up. You see, that's the context is being completely taken out. You give people just little snippets of stuff without resolution, without other context. Of course, people are gonna think what they want, and that is emotional manipulation. They were emotionally manipulating people in their server to think that Queen Bee, you did something to Grandma Sherry, and that was like my final straw with it all. To tell you the truth, I had like a 2-hour conversation with Grandma Sherry that day. I remember, we talked things through, and whatever. I mean, I hope she could see what's going on. Maybe I know that she's likes to also like, you know, be kosher with everybody and just be good with everyone. But like, but I don't know. That was so obvious to me. Sorry.
It was. Nothing has been fully transparent on their end. Like, I'm sorry to say that. Like, cause I really liked a lot of them. I really did. And I stuck up for a lot of them, and I defended a lot of them. And it just sucks. It just sucks that this is all happening. Like NorCal said, like the collateral damage part, that portion, that to me is what's hurting me the most, because I feel so bad and we just want to defend so many people that I know are hurting right now, and so many people that are being lied on and attacked. Ellie, you being one of them, Indy being another, Boston, I mean, B. Tim. Like, I don't understand it, and it's just so hurtful to everybody. It really is.
And even now, Deesh is lying on her community post. Like, I just saw like a message that Chronicles wrote about it, and she's lying and saying that she wasn't reading out those Facebook messages. Yes, she was. She was reading them word for word. NorCal was reading
yes, she
along.
fucking was. Yes, she fucking was.
Beats, we were in Discord together, and NorCal, who I love and is getting completely fucked over in the situation, was reading them at the same time. At the same time. Word for motherfucking word. So tell us again they weren't Facebook messages. She showed us the thread. She read them at the same time you did. So, no.
Yeah. Deets was sent a bunch of, like, supposedly because the glare was mentioned, but like Deets told me it was a different reason than that. Like I said, you guys need to like sit down and get your story straight.
So what does it even fucking matter? Why are you getting messages from a Facebook Messenger thread and taking pictures of it and sending it to the glarer? I mean, what was
to the
the
glarer?
Why
Not
does
to
it
the glarer,
matter
to
what was
Deets
said?
because of the glarer. Not it
Oh,
wasn't
Hold
the
on.
glarer.
Those ain't private DMs right there. Because this is from Deets' live, right?
You were gassing up your friends. You were gassing up your Discord. You were gassing up a crazy. If there's proof of your friends, you were gassing.
Of course, reading right from her fucking phone. What the fuck?
Yep.
That is
Boom. Boom. Beehive bitch. Beehive bitch.
Fuck
up,
me off so much.
guys.
It's so fucked up. Wake up, people.
And
Wake
another
the fuck
one.
up. Are you still believing her?
No.
Like, you are unfucking real. Wake up. Look at that screen. Look what she's showing you. Then she's gonna sit there and tell you they're not. What? What? Come the fuck on, people.
What I don't understand
You were
is
gassing up your
the
friends. You were
justification
gassing up your Discord.
from
You were
the
And then
justification
she
from
says,
whoever gave them to her.
yes, heck yes, I will after what you did to Burden. What do you mean what I did to Burden? I read my fucking message that Burden sent to me. That was my private fucking message, just like you're reading my private message with Joneson. You're not in that fucking messenger. You're not in that chat. So how in the fuck do you have those messages? Because they sure as hell don't belong to you.
How could people justify that? How could people justify that? Like, you were speaking directly to somebody. You were speaking directly to Burden. Okay? She is reading off somebody else's message that were taken from a screenshot from another message thread that did not even involve her. It had nothing to do with her. She was not in there. How the fuck? Tell me how the fuck that is the same thing as Burden and Queen having direct messages with each other. It's not. It's not the same
It's
whatsoever. Where the fuck is that comparison coming from? Oh, that's right. Your spin, your narrative, your weird political way of making word salad so everybody just believes the bullshit that you're all spewing. Wake the fuck up.
It's dirty, you know.
Dietz isn't reading her own private messages. She's reading other people's private messages. Exactly, Allie's. She's reading ours.
Yep.
And then she has the fucking audacity to sit there and say she's not. Are you serious? You cannot be fucking serious.
And I bet she didn't redact those names. I bet Joneson didn't redact those names before she like sent around those screenshots with everybody's like Facebook. You know, a couple people had their Facebook names on there. So who else has those now? Willow?
No, she
Does
said they were
Willow have all
YouTube names.
those?
Today she said they were YouTube names. I'm sure he does. I'm sure a lot of people do. That all goes back to what I said. We know who they went to, right? For the most part, we do. But imagine who the fuck they went to that we don't know about. And Joneson today said they were just YouTube names. Stop it. Just YouTube names. Shut the fuck up. No, they weren't, Joneson. They were real government names of girls that should not have even been pulled into this. It was none of your fucking business to take their fucking personal words in a message thread where they trusted you and do this to them. Why do this to them? Oh, that's right. They can thank Queen Bee because that is what you said to NorCal when she approached you because she was upset about it. That's a nasty fucking thing to say.
I think Chronicle, she understands where they came from because it said Beehive bitches. And when I asked both Joneson and her about it, she said that Joneson said she sent them to Dietz because it mentioned the glare and her or something. That was her excuse. But Dietz gave me a different reason why it was sent to her. So I was like, you guys need to have a little fucking secret meeting ASAP and get your story straight because you guys are just telling on each other. It's fucking ridiculous at this point. These are like mature women that are acting like they just never have been in any kind of relationship that had any kind of trust. Like how do you
They obviously think that, everybody that, has personal messages with somebody, a text message, whatever conversation, that it has to be fuck shit, right? Has to be fuck shit. That's why they're so upset and have an emotional response. No, the emotional response comes from the fact that you're fucking hurting them. Weird concept, right? You're completely backstabbing
Emotional response, my ass.
Yeah. Have you guys ever received like a text message that was meant for somebody else, but they actually sent it to you and it talked like
yes, we laughed when that happened with Rowena.
It happened sometimes. It happened with my sister. She was sending it to her. I mean, like these things happen, and sometimes people are sharing stuff in these private messages that like are meant for just those two people because they're trying to work shit out in their own head or whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we do. We trust in other people with things that are bothering us, things that we want to talk about. That's just who we are as humans. But we don't take that information, we don't take those messages that we share and then just weaponize it against that person when we don't like them anymore, or they think that they've done us wrong. You just don't do that. That is not healthy, in my opinion. I don't know how anybody could see that as like healthy behaviors. It's antisocial behaviors, in my opinion, because it's not what you do. It's not how you go about the world, sharing private stuff with each other. It's yucky. It's yucky.
I'm confused. How? What do you mean? Dietz didn't know what she was reading?
Well, that's what she was
Carmen.
saying in her post. She just said it, that she didn't know that that's what she was reading from. It's the beehive
I'll
bitches. We
be
just saw it on the
damned
screen.
if you're getting me to go on screen and read some shit that I have no context of. You ain't making me look like a fucking honey boo boo.
Well, that's what the
No.
purpose. But she was reading these out to make everybody else seem like a piece of shit. But in reality, like, everybody's just been screaming for I don't know, days that what you were reading was, personal messages from Facebook with government names in them. I mean,
Why did
would they
she
be
have it in the
freaking
first
out?
place? And even if it
Would they
was
really
about,
freak out if it was just YouTube names? Why would
sorry,
they be upset? Why would they be freaking out about it? They wouldn't be. That's like the point. They would not be so upset and so hurt and so freaked out by this if they were just their YouTube names in there. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think everybody is forgetting.
Yeah.
It was their government fucking names.
And they trusted
Again,
Jones
collateral
in.
damage, bringing people into this that did not deserve it whatsoever.
Okay, so I guess the biggest question is, who do you think is lying? Is Boston? Sorry, Boston. Is Willow lying from his live when he said he had 42 pages or screenshots?
75 plus, he said. I think he's telling the truth. I think that's like their little like document dump that they were using. And then you were sending stuff from there to the channel, right?
So you
How
think
fucking weird is
Jones
that?
in
Like, to
lied
be a
straight
flex.
to all of us when she said he was lying, and she straight out called him a liar.
They're all calling each other liars. They're all pointing the fingers at other people, and it's just, how weird is it? Like, to sit there and flex that I have 75 pages.
I didn't get to watch the rest of
What?
Granny's live, so I'm
Why do you
still.
have those? Like, who went in there and did that? Why did they do it? That's pretty fucking weird. Nobody else thinks that? It's pretty fucking weird.
Exactly.
Like, that doesn't seem calculated to anybody else. Like, just normal everyday conversations. There weren't 75 screenshots or whatever the fuck he said of all quote unquote fuck shit. It was normal everyday conversation. So tell me again that wasn't calculated. There was a reason behind it.
Yeah. There had to be. Exactly. That's what I was saying to Dietz. I go,
had to
give me any reason that you could come up of, because she said that those screenshots from me, her, and Jones's private DMs about Grandma Sherry from August were shared in a voice chat that I was in first. She said I was in that voice chat. I go, well, what would be the context of you sharing these very like random messages? Would you read them off like you just did on the, like how she just did it on the live? Like, why would she have to place those screenshots in like for proof, right? For proof to be sent somewhere. And those happen to end up freaking in an episode of, in their own words, oh wow, like, yeah, like she would have read them out for context. She would have looked them up maybe to like recollect her memory about what was said. But she wouldn't have placed those fucking screenshots in a side chat. Why? What would be the purpose? They were from a private DM. What would be the purpose other than showing proof that was later in a video? Come on, guys. We're not that fucking stupid.
Well, not only that, but now are you adding another person in who is, just by screenshots alone, making judgments on other people who weren't even involved? Oh, sorry.
That's right, Ellie. We're not stupid. And we are not paranoid. Some of us are pretty fucking smart. Some of us can see right through what the fuck is happening. Especially when it's so apparent and obvious through words, through actions. You just don't ignore that. If you ignore that, that's your problem. But I, for one, refuse to ignore things that are right in fucking front of me.
Yeah, Chicken is trying to, whoever this Chicken person is trying to say like, what, I talk shit about Queen Bee with Joneson. I mean, come on, guys. What do you, fucking Chicken? What's your question, Chicken? So fucking
Oh,
obvious.
another freshy alt account that knows everything.
A little too
Okay.
much. Yeah, asking a little too many like intimate questions that only fucking a chicken would know. Come on, guys. You're just stupid with your fucking alt game. I didn't even know there was an alt game until this week. I'm not.
I love you, Ellie. Fucking chicken.
That's a shame.
And I don't know, like maybe Queen Bee, if you want to bring up Deets, like she's just lying in her community post. Like she's lying and say like she had no idea that she was reading out from the Beehive Facebook group. Come on, like stop deflecting. You were reading it on screen. We just saw it. Like are we blind? Or are we living in a different fucking reality at this point? I don't get it.
We're just super paranoid and
we're paranoid conspiracy theorists, right? Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so. It's pretty transparent at this point.
Chicken says that her name is Tanya.
Okay,
Tanya.
Okay, Tanya. What's your fucking question, Tanya? Then sounds like you knew like a little bit too much a minute ago. Like, what are you trying to say? Sorry. It's like people out of the blue, like all of a sudden, like no intimate stuff like that. Come on, guys. Like that's ridiculous. Like, why don't you just come onto here under your real names if you want to like really talk to us? Why don't you come up on panel and talk to us? It's okay over at like Granny's when it's like, like neutral territory or something for people to go hard over there. But like over here, like nobody, I don't know, just people coming under their fucking.
Girl, that is
no. I mean like not neutral, but like in a way, just like you know what I mean. Not neutral, yeah. Not neutral.
For every
not here and not Jones in.
Your name, and you don't even have to say QB. For every one comment, 124 people come at you, telling you how much terrible person.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Sticker you suck and how much bee booty you kiss.
It's so funny. I get like I'll be in a comment section on a channel that has like no relation, never even really been around our chat, and I'll make a comment on something, and somebody will comment, "Well, what about Queen Bee?" It's friggin' comical at this point. Like,
it is kind of comical.
Nobody's allowed to do anything or comment anywhere because Queen Bee. It's friggin'
You're not even
comical.
allowed. You're not even allowed to correct misinformation or a lie that you can prove without the entire fucking chat collectively having a stroke and thinking you are in this stinger sucking cult. It's just weird. Like, grow up. Relax. Sit down. Take a breath. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Get some Skittles and some Snickers and Snickers and some Skittles and some soda. Did we ever get the question?
Yeah, we're not gonna do a bunch of alts. So you guys can either come in under your fucking names, be grown about shit, and bring your ass to fuck up and talk to us, or you don't have to. That's fine. But you're not gonna come in here under alts and we're do the petty shit. We ain't doing that. Enough. Enough is enough for real.
Yeah, it's very time-consuming and counterproductive to do the whole alt thing.
Kick them.
Too much time. I mean, come on, guys.
I can't. I don't have the wherewithal or the energy today.
Shit. At this point,
ban them.
Did you want me to bring up Dietz's community tab? Is that what you were saying?
That's what the Chronicles wanted to just show. Like she made a comment and then Dietz like just denied pretty much about reading the Facebook messages. Like 2 hours ago, a couple hours ago, I think. Yeah, these alts are comical.
Yeah, it is.
They're comical, but not in a funny ha-ha way, unfortunately.
Okay, so we have, let's see here. We have Queen Bee Escobar, more lies, misinformation, and a little added fake outrage for good measure. That's exactly what I said. So good way to take what I said and spin that. I was never saying anyone's real names. They are all names. Okay, they are all the same as your YouTube screen names. No, the fuck they're not. Those are names that we had changed, and just like the ones I put on my fucking tab, they changed back when you fucking stop it. You asked Jay to send me the screen recording of your messages to clear your name with the Aileen stuff, which was a fucking YouTube link. That's all it was. It was a YouTube link with the messages between me and Aileen where she was threatening to go to Laura and say all the shit she fucking did. And you guys fucking ate that shit up and bought it and sat on a fucking panel and cried like the shit was fucking real, like you was really being told the truth. Stop. For real. Talking about, was that live about me? No, and it was never set up about you either. I set my fucking live up and told her she was welcome to come up and speak on whatever she wanted. I keep an open fucking panel. She didn't say I'm coming up to fucking run Dietz's name in the fucking mud. Nothing like that. But here, I'm not going to dig through streams to find where you've shared other creators' Discords or played videos that their private messages were shown. Because there isn't a bunch of fucking messages where I've showed a bunch of private fucking messages. Enough with the fake outrage or bizarre community rules. Bitch, bye. They seem to change when you need them to work for you. I brought up you reading out burdens because it was the most recent one I was aware of. No other reason you were adding to the other reasons. Okay, sure thing. No, that's exactly what you said. Here we go. We got another one. After what you did reading Burden's private messages, you bet your butt I have no problem reading all the vile crap you were saying out loud. So right there, you think you're trying to be a little right fighter because I read off Deet's messages, my fucking message to Deet's, and you're reading off my fucking inbox messages. You ain't reading off the link you were sent. That's for damn sure because here, I'll show you the exact fucking link that was supposed to have been sent to you. It was a fucking YouTube link because it's a video that I made. It's a screen recording of my messages between me and Aileen that was kept private and sent privately. I didn't bring them out here and put them on a fucking live stream. Did I go out here and bring them and play that video on a live stream? Absolutely, I did not. I kept it private with people I thought I could fucking trust who would obviously see through the fucking bullshit. What's up, just Samantha? Can you hear
Chronicles wanted you to bring up her message too that she wrote because you could show she wrote her Deets a message and Deets denied it.
No, I just wanted to add that, like, whenever you can get an answer out of Jonesin of why she's done this, she says, stop lying on my fucking name. Well, this proves she's sending conversations with people in there who've never said anything about her publicly, like the message to Deets. These people are not out here speaking out against her on a live, and she's still sending them in those messages. Why do they deserve that? That ain't fair.
I'm just so confused what they thought was going to come of this. I mean, like, when you blatantly say, yeah, I supplied the content for this channel, and this channel is going, it, like, does what they do. I mean, what the fuck did you think was going to happen after that happened? Like, people are going to have questions. There's going to be upset and hurt people.
That's why Deets blocked me, because I asked the wrong fucking questions.
Like, you have to clear your name. Why? So I guess everybody has to clear their name now because you just threw everybody, like, under the bus for their personal conversations that they were having, whether they were venting, whether it was at a time when other people weren't getting along, whether it was just general, easy conversation. That's still throwing people under the bus because you invaded their fucking privacy. You did this to them for no other reason other than to what? I want to know why. To get back at somebody? To hurt Queen? To do what? To show what? What the fuck are you showing? You're showing your asses is what the fuck you're doing. You want to clear your name? You could have just, you went around for days and blamed the whole information gathering of two people on other people. And then when it was shown that you did it, the community post was the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. It went from, yes, I did, maybe I forgot, well, maybe I didn't forget, but, you know, maybe I actually did do it, but maybe I did it because I was intimidated to be one of the baddies of the beehive. What? What was it then? Like, can you just say that you did it? Because you did. You blamed it on everybody else. Publicly. You blamed it on Cappy. You blamed it on Queen. It was right there in front of you, showing you that you did do it, and you forgot. You just forgot. Why can't you just take accountability for it and end it? Dead it there. Isn't that what everybody's been fucking having a stroke about with Queen, is that she doesn't take accountability for things? No, she takes accountability for the things that she does. What she's not going to do.
I'm not taking accountability for shit you're trying to put on me that I didn't fucking do, though. That's for motherfucking fact, Jack. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna have it. Sorry. Not happening.
Shouldn't have to take accountability for. That's not how it works. That's fake accountability. Nobody should have to take accountability for things that they did not do. Whether or not you think they did, whether or not you are sitting there pointing your finger and saying you did it, and they know they didn't, why the fuck should they take accountability for that? For some fake shit. They shouldn't have to.
Well, and let's get something cleared up. The only reason, and I was there for all of the lives, regardless if I participated or not, I always have Queen in my ear. She read Burden's messages because Burden was on someone else's panel saying, well, she kept quiet.
She was on Granny's Watching's panel talking about the messages prior to me even going over them. So,
well, and saying how quiet you were and how you weren't saying anything to diffuse the situation or dispute it. And then to come find out she's the one who told you to be quiet.
Yeah, actually, when I talked to Grandma Sherry, she said she didn't want to be used as a pawn. I stayed off here. I didn't even come live for 3 or 4 days. I was busy and I didn't come on here at all because I didn't want to say something I shouldn't be, that would have upset her or offend her. It was Christmas time. And I was trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that everybody just chilled out for Christmas.
Oh, I know. And then Burden asking you, hey, once you told her you were going live.
That was Christmas Eve when I was sitting here waiting for Santa Claus. I texted Burden and I said, of all people, I know she's going to be the one to understand. You know what I mean? She's going to understand where I'm coming from when I let her know, like, hey, I'm going to go live at some point and clear my name. She knew damn well I have kids. I'm not going live on Christmas Eve. I would never do that anyways. So
but then to turn around and flip
like,
the script and put that shit on you and then act like she didn't, like you just sat quietly and let this shit happen. That's when it all came out. And that's why you started reading the messages. Like, as a watcher, I even got that far. So for Deets to now say, since you want to read people's messages, well, no, don't put me in a position to where on another panel it's being said I'm being too quiet about this shit when I was asked to be quiet.
Well, yeah, but Burden word for word spoke about our messages, and she said, yes, I did tell her this, and I did say this. And Burden openly admitted and went over the things that she said to me in those messages on Granny's Watching's panel.
Yes, and then got pissed off at you for reading the messages to your panel or to your guests. But she can speak on it before you do. So she got them all out before you did, but then got pissed because you went into them for your guests who weren't over.
And I mean, it's fucking ridiculous, and I'm over it.
It really is. This sounds just more
going on long enough
every day.
It's time, you know what I'm saying, to move the fuck on. You want me to fucking move on? Okay, you move the fuck on too. How about that? Like, you stop fucking lying on my goddamn name. Stop fucking acting like I did something to Grandma Sherry when you know damn the motherfuck well I didn't.
Great.
I feel bad as hell for Ellie. Ellie's been standing up and doing the right thing, and she's getting fucking tore up. So is Indy. I'm fucking over it, man. I'm over it.
And the amount of people that were in that chat earlier just dogging on Indy, saying she sounds unhinged and all. Get the fuck out of here with that. Like, obviously, she's having a hard time with all of this. I mean, you can say what the fuck you want, but you weren't friends with a person who, you felt you were having an actual friendship with for all of this to happen and for all the lies to be spread all around and all these narratives being different and everybody saying different things. Of course she's upset. Of course Ellie's upset. Of course Boston's upset. Of course B. Tim's upset. We're all upset. If you're not a part of it, then
Hey,
get the fuck over it. Stop talking about it like you are a part of it, because you're not.
can I say something? Since I'm up here and I never, ever, ever, ever get to say it with my mouth and Grape Kool-Aid gifted 5 memberships.
Aw, thank you, Grape Kool-Aid.
Yay!
Thank
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for supporting the Hive, love.
That's the first time I ever got to thank somebody with my words. How special.
Aw, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
girl
I
said,
hope that
why doesn't Grandma Sherry come up here and clear this all up? She has.
She
That's the
has 3 or
problem.
4 times. She's fucking
She
tired of
has.
it, and I don't blame her. God damn, I wouldn't.
Keep getting brought up. Like, everybody
Grandma
wants to
Cherry's done.
don't bringing it
She
up. Well, guess
she
what?
has her own channel. She has
Right,
her
she
own
go
stuff. She has
forward.
her own content. She has her own community, and it's not something that should be continuously brought up. It's very unfortunate that the people behind the quote unquote anonymous channel decided to use her in this way. And the people that made that channel, they know full good and well how all of this shit works. They knew that by making that video, it was going to be long, drawn out for years to come. And yeah, it sucks, but it also sucks. It sucks for Grandma Cherry, but it also sucks for Queen Bee, in my opinion, because it just put her in an impossible situation. And what do? Do you defend your own self with the things that you know to be true, or do some coward with an anonymous channel drag you through the mud with lies or
And
bullshit
it's
or
that
misinterpretations or anything? It's an impossible situation. I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make it end and to make it where nobody ever talks about it ever. I don't know. I mean,
well,
I
that's what I
can
was gonna say.
say
No one wants to
that
bring up
I'll.
Grandma Sherry up. No one wants to. But what happened is that it was put as context. It was put as content in that video. So whenever these videos and whenever the it gets brought up, it's unfortunate, but that's what's going to happen. Is it's all going to be laid out there, all of the context of those videos, and unfortunately, whoever made those videos brought Grandma into this. So
That's what
when
I'm
people start
saying. They
talking
did it
about
intentionally, and they know
it,
what
she's
they
gonna
did.
as a situation around her is going to be brought up because of what was put in those videos. That's what people are missing, I feel sometimes, is that it's nobody's intentionally bringing anybody up to hurt that person. It's just, the truth of the matter is that she was brought into it. It's put in there. When it's all laid out, whether it's something else in a different video, when everybody gets talking about it, that is going to be brought up most likely, even though people have
Yeah,
tried to wash it and try to clear it up. It's still there. It's she's still a part of it, and it's unfortunate.
very unfortunate. And they knew what they were doing. Too bad they couldn't do math. Oh Lord, I have to laugh about the math skills on that. But
What's up,
yeah, it's
Ellie? What you doing?
hey Ellie,
Yeah, I just got a
look who's
call.
back again. It's Ellie.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
Hi, Ellie. Hey, guys, with the construction stuff going on, I have very limited times I can talk, but I got to quiet down for just a second just to say, hey, Queen, thank you for having me up, and I'm going to hop off so they can do what they need to do.
All right, baby. Thank you for coming up, and I appreciate the love and support.
No problem. I'll talk to you later.
All right, love. And thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Yeah, technically it was Willow that did expose that in his live, and that did come out like it wasn't even 24 hours before that 27-minute video. And they were trying to say like, oh yeah, they must have gotten all the sub contacts that they needed for that video from Willow's live. You're right. Yeah, you're gonna
okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And just turn it around into a video with like clips and like AI in like less than a day. It was like a day because it came out like in the middle, like they dropped the stuff and boom, it was like the next day that Grandma Sherry was just done, just completely done with the exact same narrative that was coming from over there. Like, give me a fucking break. I mean, it can't be anybody else. Like, even Dolly knows that this channel has to come from either inside the hive or somebody that just left the hive.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
That's
Dolly
right.
knows. Your buddy knows.
I forgot. I forgot how quickly the video came out after his live.
It was like 6 hours. Like some shit.
It was so fast. And like, come on, like, so you had to like send those screenshots, get like somebody had to be the storyteller and like managing like the writer of the story, because you don't just like make a video that fits the narration that's going on right in front of you from the inside. Like, that just does not work like that. I mean, it's just so obvious. I know I'm a little obsessed with the channel, everybody. I am, because it's so obvious who it's coming from to me. It's just complete. The Grandma Sherry thing, when I heard that came out, I was like, are they fucking kidding me? They are so stupid, because them releasing that Grandma Sherry video, like, just showed exactly who was behind that video to me, because I had all the backstory. It was just, it's so transparent. I mean, come on. Like you're going to tell a story, a different. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Ellie. I'm sorry. I was just going to say, Chronicles just said pretty much the same thing. In other words, Willow said in that live that I bet this is going to be in one of those videos pretty soon. Hello?
Because he knew, because he let the cat out of the bag, and he was like, oopsie. I guess people didn't know about this. Because people didn't know about it before that. They're saying, oh, like Queen Bee did like 5 lives about. No, This was all happened in August, and it was brought to light at the end of like the last day of November to the first day of December. I remember it in my head. I'm sorry. I have like a timeline in my head. That's who I am. I remember shit as it came about. So you can't just go and manipulate me and say, I don't remember.
What's really odd is those screenshots, they say they're from October 1st. The screenshots, they're from October 1st. The ones where she's pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah, oh damn! Hold on. Indy said she's responding to none. Hold on. Indy you made another video. I didn't even see this shit.
Uh-oh, not another indie video.
Yeah, Indy made one. I didn't even see it. Didn't even see that she made this. Here it says.
Just kidding.
It says, let's respond to Jones and Good Nunya and Deets on the streets.
Yeah. Not her videos.
I went to the messages that you dropped when that video came out. Johnson posted these unredacted in our group chat so that we could see them fully. And I see what's missing.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. What group chat? Who's seen them? Why was she sharing private messages with you? And why were you okay with receiving those messages?
Right.
What's missing?
From this part of the conversation, Deets?
I don't hear Deets. Is she still talking?
Well, when I toggle over to look at it,
okay.
Let me send it. We'll send it group chat. Hang on, yeah, it's in there. Let me bump it down and then you can read it.
And see, I've looked over these messages 100 times, but I haven't like super focused on them. I would have to go back and look at them to see what sequence everything was set in. But I do remember seeing.
She said if you looked at them 100 times, hold on, if you looked at them 100 times, I would say that was super focusing on them.
What sequence everything was set in. But I do remember seeing these messages that are on the screen. But I did say a minute ago I felt like something was missing, but I don't know what. Oh, here comes Deets.
Shit, I didn't even know she made this video. It says, okay, you will certainly claim that missing comments as the sole reason for this entire conversation in a second, yet you didn't notice. Stop lying.
Hey, Uh-oh. Okay, let's see.
She may be cutting out, or actually, she may be in the other app if she can't flip over.
Sorry, I couldn't. I thought I was unmuted. I bumped it when I bumped it down. It kicked me.
Okay, no, there's nothing missing in the first part, right? Okay, so here we are at I Know I'm Watching.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
Oh well, maybe you sent them out of order then.
I think I did.
Okay, that first one said something different, so I thought that was different.
No,
See, I
I
don't know. I don't know.
So you did send them out of order, but you're just now realizing that?
No. I think the first one. Let's see. Hold on. I wish
The
I could
one
see
about
the time.
the $5,000. That's the one I thought was
Oh,
first.
yeah, that's the first messages.
Okay, that's what I thought because it was the first one you sent, and I'm like, wait, that's not there.
I don't really want to put it up because I haven't redacted it or anything.
She says, when did she send it? Why aren't you showing where and when she sent it if it's the first one, Deets?
And NorCal is in there, and I don't want to show her picture and all that. But the first messages that came through was.
But you're claiming it and you're not proving it, and you're live saying it.
At 10:53 in the morning, and said Grandma Sherry got 5, and I went back and tried to see why this was brought up, because I thought, okay, well maybe I missed some of the conversation, and I could not find anything. It was like it was just randomly put.
Look, she said she can't find anything. It was randomly put in there. She goes, it's impossible that the first message was sent at 10:53 when the last message here says 10:14.
Put in here. Grandma Sherry got 500 subs and 5K. But she says I didn't help her grow her channel next. Shaking my damn head. I'm sick of these goddamn backbiting snakes, aka Joneson. I'm just kidding. I put that in there.
AKA you put that in there because you already knew what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, so that was the first message. That was at 10:53 in the morning.
Right, that's the only factual
and
thing
then
you
it
made.
was around
the whole context of
it.
Okay, again, here it says, again, 10:53 is after 10:14, and you aren't showing the message or time or screen recording.
Yeah, they're just proving that they...
I was going to say, these were put out in order.
May I just add something too? Is that she said that she didn't want to show anything because of what it had NorCal in it. That just proves and just completely shatters the whole narrative that YouTube names were in there. Just FYI for everybody that didn't catch that.
Yeah, you mean the stuff Deets just tried to say?
Yep.
Okay.
Real names were in there. I mean, Jones just said it.
I saw real names on there.
So. Yep. So.
I think that changes the whole context when you add that's what was sent first is those statements.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you got Cappy saying, so what's up with the Grandma Sherry situation, right? She was trying to clarify. And that's because these messages came first earlier that morning. The messages Queen showing right here on the screen came at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Big difference there. Full transparency, right?
Yeah, full transparency, Deeds.
Transparency about a private chat that you weren't in and earlier said, I don't know. Why is this any of your business, Deets? Nunya Jones and respectfully asking.
All right, we'll keep going.
And it took her a long time to convince me. And this is with the move, the first time.
Yes, with the move.
Right, this is with the move the very first time. Yeah, this is from Virginia. So this was back in August when
What do you mean to move the first time? She moved more than one time, right?
She's only moved one.
First fundraiser done in August, which is when the private chat took place.
I think because they donated to her a second time with the jelly jar, remember? So I think she's trying to say the first amount of money you got from us was with the move. I think that's what she's trying to say. I don't know. Why do I pretend to know? I don't know.
Because you know damn the fuck well that's what I was saying. The fuck? The fuck?
So I said, no, they're not mad. She goes, this is a complicated situation. Okay, here we go. And then these texts are probably going to be a little fast. I didn't realize I put them in 2 times the speed, but you can hear everything that's said on here. And no, you will hear Jones's voice. No, nothing was said bad by Jones. There was nothing on here that was bad.
No, I didn't say anything bad.
Here, we'll play him. Okay, so when the original video was on Facebook, it was mentioned about the cats and like how she can't sleep in the house because she's cats. When was that like when did the
I can't understand that. What was that?
So Kathy says, when was that brought
Oh, she's recapping it.
to light?
Okay.
When was this brought to light?
When was it brought to light? It was actually brought to light. Nunya, you were in that voice call, right? The voice chat.
Fuck no, Nunya wasn't in the voice chat. What the hell you mean? This is a fucking private message with us.
God.
No, fuck no, she wasn't in this fucking. What the hell?
This is like
It was first initially spoke about.
Yeah, the first one that
Oh, now let's hear how much y'all don't know. Okay.
night, but the day that Nicole B's video came out, I was in that one.
Okay, and that's where Grandma Sherry explained the cats and the dog and all that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Fucking kidding me, guys.
When did Nicole B make a fucking video? What the fuck? She said she made a fucking community tab.
No, listen. No. If I remember correctly, Nicole B was the one that pulled the personal video off of Facebook and
Yes.
brought it to YouTube.
Exactly. She was on Granny's
So
watch
she
stream the other
shared
day.
Grandma Sherry's video.
Yeah, she pulled it from her
Tell it went.
personal Facebook and brought it over to YouTube.
And then she tagged everybody in that video.
I'm not sure.
Grandma Sherry ended up sharing it, I remember, on her own, right? Grandma Sherry shared it.
But I don't know.
I think Burden shared it, and then you shared it, I think, and then it just became
When
like.
did Nicole B get a fucking channel? I didn't know she even had a channel that she did videos or shared videos on.
I didn't.
So
I
maybe
guess
was
she
it
just
special
did it
for that
this
body?
one special occasion type thing.
Was Burden maybe
I don't know.
that did it
Oh, okay.
on first?
I think Burden is the one. She gave it to Burden.
Yeah.
Burden shared it, I believe, right?
Burden
Mhm.
Yeah, because Burden said she was the one that brought it to
Yes.
to YouTube. So
From Facebook. Nicole brought it to Burden on YouTube, and then it got shared from there.
But they had Grandma's blessing to share it on YouTube.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, for sure. She's close with the two of them, with
Right.
Burden and with Nicole. Mm-hmm.
Right, which was the whole fucking reason I went to Burton. Like, hey, I know you understand. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been live in 3 days. I haven't said anything, but I'm gonna have to go live at some point and clear my name from these lies. I'm not gonna just let this shit roll out like this. I know you understand. And she fires back with, what if everybody believes you? And let's just say everybody believes you, and then you get a phone call that Grandma Sherry, whatever. Grandma Sherry's like, first of all, I'm not in that. Like, I have a therapist, and I'm like way okay, So there was no reason for Dietz to put that in there. But secondly, why wouldn't people believe me? They watched it with their own fucking eyes. There's nothing that fucking happened. She was never ripped off. There was nothing that happened at all. She was not done wrong in any fucking way or capacity at all. So what the fuck do you mean? Why wouldn't people believe me? That makes no fucking sense to me. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, and it's not gonna be a popular opinion, but in that message to you, she was utilizing emotional. It's almost like a emotional manipulation hostage type situation, and I don't like it when people do that.
That's what I got so upset about too. I mean, plenty of you have heard like my story and things that I dealt with in the past, and that doesn't feel good whatsoever to hear somebody you respected and really liked use that kind of manipulation against somebody. I mean, you can't tell somebody that maybe everybody will believe you, and then you'll get a phone call that somebody else took their life. That's not okay.
No, that's not fair. Not
that
good.
put that burden on somebody else to be responsible for that. That's not fair. That's emotionally manipulative to like the max. Like, it's not all right. And you can try to flip it and try to, say, well, I didn't mean it like that, or, I meant it a different way. But no, the context is there. It was literally saying, what if everybody believes you for telling the truth, and then somebody takes their life because of it? That's not all right. You don't do that to anybody.
Well, and like Grandma Sherry said, she's not. I mean, that she didn't appreciate that at that point. I don't think either, because she said she's not mentally in that place. She's in a good place at this point in time, and that's something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just fucked up all the way around. But we'll finish this.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It took time to get the go ahead, but all in all, you did get the go ahead from Grandma Sherry, and you brought it to you too.
She did.
So, okay. Right. I just want to make sure.
Now, how fucking.
This is so.
I know. I know.
Oh, in their own words is in your chat.
I know. I know.
She did. Because
So,
I was
okay.
desperate. Yeah.
Right. I just want to make sure.
Now, how fucking.
This is so.
What's disgusting, Deets? What in that is disgusting? Me and Grandma Sherry talking and her clearing up what happened because you guys are running with the goddamn narrative of, you know, some bullshit going on. And oh my God, in your own words, just came in their chat. How convenient.
Right?
Oh God, you got some explaining to do, man.
Love that for us. Fucking love that for us. What the fuck?
Y'all read comments for a second.
It's so fucking funny too. So fucking hilarious. So obvious.
All right, I have to go pee in a second, but it says, I'm sorry this is happening. It is not a hate campaign. It is showing hypocrisy in their words and actions. Been watching how things are going for months and do not like it.
Right, blah blah blah. I ain't seen no videos dropping of Jones's hypocrisy though, where she's doing her little bullshit, huh? Wonder why that ain't happening.
Brianna said none of this is any of our business, which I don't get why any of it is being exposed. I understand that, Brianna. I get that completely.
I can't see Brianna.
I don't think it's
right.
Brianna.
Oh, it's a different Brianna. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see her.
Keep playing. She talks about all of it. I think I may be behind in chat. I need to catch up. Sorry.
So she talks about that first part where, I mean, like I said, that first part is what changes the whole context. When you come in talking shit, claiming that you built her channel, you got her $5,000, that changes the way the rest of your words sound, and everybody knows it.
What about it was like, because she was saying like she's tired of the snake or backbiting bitches. Like, what about that?
So y'all added that part in there, right? And then you wanted to sit on it and just keep on, right? Twisting that shit. Because when the screen record came out, that's not exactly what the fuck was said in that screen record at all. So, burn bottle of sea seems to Jones and wanted to start a fire and try to control the burn. Who will get fanned by the flames? Who will touch the fire? And who shall burn with the no fucks given? That's an interesting way to put it. This is exhausting. That's just wild. I'm totally going back to the bushes. Yeah, it's wild as fuck. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
When you have it, just check the back chat real quick.
Yeah, ready?
Biting.
What about sharing that video that Nicole B made? I don't even want to put it on Grandma. What about sharing that video that Nicole B made and everybody coming together and sharing out these links was backbiting?
Backbiting, yeah.
What?
Interesting.
And that's why when I vouched, for the messages, like I hadn't even seen the full context of the messages.
But when I had a conversation and came to you, Deets, and came to you and said, hey, I got this email, this is what's going on, your little shady fucking ass wanted to sit there and say, yeah, if that's what's going on, I wouldn't have helped her either. I wouldn't have shared her links or done any of that.
A month ago. But when I vouched for them, it's like, look, this is what sets the tone for the whole thread of messages, is those 3 comments right there, those statements. You come in to your private friend charged, calling out snake shit, saying, bet she claims I didn't build her fucking channel. Well, she didn't fucking bet she claims I didn't build her channel, and something about I got her $5,000 and I got her 5K or however many subs. That changes the whole context of what you're saying after. And tell me it doesn't. Tell me it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. What I'm confused about now that I'm seeing this though is this says this message was before the first one. What? Okay, so maybe maybe this is gonna have the one that we're talking about in it, because it went from.
Right. You mean to tell me you're still confused, even though on my live stream I played this fucking screen recording from start to fucking finish with that conversation that she showed, right?
11. Oh no.
There's timestamp on there too, though, right? From what it looks like, I'm on my phone, so I don't I can't really.
It says independent thinker says Deets Nunya, please teach Jones about time zones and how to add and subtract before your next exposure.
Well, that was the whole thing. We were all in different time zones. That message that was leaked to the, to the channel, and so it was only obvious. And they actually led me right to from that live. They led me right to that message that was still in our DMs. And there is no reason for any kind of context that would have been shared in some private voice chat when you're telling. She said that she was telling everybody the story. Deets was telling everybody the story why she left Queen Bee, and the Grandma Sherry thing was part of it. So she needed proof. She needed to put screenshots of our private messages in a side chat for proof. No, you would have brought them up just like she did just now on the live and read them from the Beehive thing. You would bring them up and read them, or you would look at them for context. You wouldn't put them in a side chat, private DMs. See, that's a lie. There's no purpose other than them ending up in a fucking video. Give me a break. There's no reason why those kind of weird ass out of context friggin' from August would be shared in a side voice chat. For what reason? You would read them or you would recollect your memory, but you wouldn't share them with people when you're telling a story. Especially Deets is more of like a talker. She would explain what was going on. Yeah, maybe it's just so ridiculous. I'm sorry. I get upset about this stuff. So I don't know. I mean, there's just been a lot of things that have been like said, and there's a lot of like things that have unfolded a certain way that it's like hard to see anybody else behind this hate campaign than a few group of people that like have a lot of hate. As we could see today, they have a lot of hate. They don't care about being snakes and throwing friends under a bus. Like all the writing is on the wall at this point. I think we all just need to move the fuck on. They need to move the fucking on and coexist and go do their thing, and like everybody will be the better, because this is just like it keeps getting deeper. Like they're exposing themselves more and more. The more that they talk, the more that they expose who they really are. And nobody wanted to see who they really were. Did any of us? No, I don't think so. I mean, I sure didn't. I didn't want this to come to this. Nobody wants to see people acting like snakes. Nobody wants any of that. I don't know. This is just like hateful behavior, people hating on each other, hate bonding, trauma bonding, whatever we want to call it, bleeding all over each other. Just keep on the bleeding, keep on releasing private messages and see how good that gets you, because you're just going to bring more and more people into this mess. You're going to just like hurt more and more people by exposing things that are supposed to be kept private. I don't know. I mean, that should be the lesson that everybody learns. Like, people are saying that nobody, even in the worst case scenarios on this space, people will not, like, there's people that will not share private messages. And like, I think that should be a lesson for people. Like, when you share things, you would hope that they would stay private between two people, but people don't care about that kind of thing. They obviously don't really, maybe in their real life, have like these kinds of friendships that require that kind of trust, because like that kind of thing is like broken trust. There's no, like, yeah, of course I'm going to go in and delete absolutely everything. I delete the good, the bad, the anything, pictures, anything. Why wouldn't I like delete stuff? I talked to Pecan Pie. I talked to my sister about it, who knows very little. And she was like, yeah, delete everything. Because why would I want people like taking my words out of context when we're having conversations back and forth for a whole year? Like why should anybody share my private thoughts with somebody that I thought could trust in them? You know what I mean? So that's just like a basic tenet of any kind of like foundation for any kind of relationship. That is just like, if you can't see that that's broken trust, I mean, That's all it is. That's all it is. It's very clear. And like by using these things against people, that's just weaponizing. You're threatening people. You're perseverating this conflict for what? To cancel Queen Bee, to hate Queen Bee, to take her subs one at a time. I don't know what the purpose is of this other than just to hate and keep on hating and hating and hating. And so what? I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. That's why when fucking people were coming in here talking about Nicolina and traders fighting and shit, and I'm like that. I have no interest in that because you know what? They were really good friends at one time, and you know what I'm saying? They had mad love for each other. They were cool as fuck, and I have no interest in fucking going over that shit.
No, that's between two people. You know,
right?
Things should be
Trader
left.
said last night she's not dropping no personal messages or private messages. That's between them. That's where the shit should stay. Period.
Yep. And that's just basic. That's basic.
Thank you, Patty, for gifting 10 memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, love. If you got one, please tell her thank you. Anyhow, we've been on here almost 4 hours. I'm going to come back on here later and talk about the Savannah Soto and stuff like that. So
cool.
We'll jump off here for now, but I appreciate you coming up, Ellie. Thank you. And everybody else, I thank you guys too for being here, and thank you for, dealing with all the fuck shit.
Yeah. Time to move on, everybody. You know?
It is what it is at this point. Like I said, I have no interest in continuing to keep going over it and over it and over it. It's fucking old.
Yep.
All right, baby. Have a good day. I'll talk to you after bed, baby.
Bye.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate, all the mad love, and thank you guys so much for being so supportive. All the good emails I get and stuff. I really appreciate it, you guys. And thank you so very much. I want to say thank you. I didn't get to tell you last night to the person that sent the Cash App. I really appreciate that. That was very, very sweet of you. And again, like I said, this is not something I want to continue to keep fucking dealing with or continue to keep going over and over and over. It's not fucking necessary, and there's no point in continuing to keep fucking hurting people. It's pointless. So I hope the shit stops from this point on. But have a good one, y'all. And we'll be on here later tonight to talk about the Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerrero's case. So we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Catch y'all on the flip side. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here, baby. Hit the like on your way out. That's right, Chaos.